And we are live.
What up? I said, what up? What's going on, y'all? Chilling, chilling, chilling. We got your boy Wings of Redemption. Waiter Boy 7th Street. Look, and Eddie the Chump.
Everybody notice Eddie's hat has now turned green. He should probably wash that.
Yeah, sorry. No,
well, somebody called you Eddie the Cunt in the comments. I was real outraged about that.
At some point in this podcast we're going to do today, I want us to do a water drinking challenge because people say I bitched out and only had 9 ounces.
I dominated it then.
Yeah, you cheated. I saw that. I saw it.
So I think we should all get a water bottle.
I got 16 ounces.
And I will do 20 ounces. Everybody else will do 16. Just to show the full effect and do the thing right.
So product placement for that water bottle company.
Right.
That's what you're saying. Right.
Because people didn't believe me that you drink faster out of this than you do a normal water bottle.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
And welcome everybody who's watching the video, the podcast, early. Thank you. All the Patreons.
Thank you, guys.
All of our Patreonies. Patreonies. So we will do this when? Because I'm going to need some water, like at least halfway.
Well, whenever we decide to do it, we'll just all go up, fill our shit up the proper way.
I reckon we do it just before the iTunes reviews. That's
okay.
That's when I reckon.
That would be cool. So I guess I'll drink this.
I want to comment this since this is coming out a day early. We haven't perfected the delivery method yet, so please bear with us.
Yeah, the Patreon's in early stages. We're all getting used to it. Now, there's like a month delay, and like the Patreon says we have like $669, but I'm going to show you guys a Giazzo right now that we have $279.10. Incredible support, guys, and it's like more people are going to process in like next week.
Yeah.
There's going to be like 20 Patreons. The next week there's going to be 30, and there's confusion. There's confusion all around, and yeah, we'll get the DayZ server soon when that number hits the goal of 500. We've been playing DayZ. Me and Jive had an awesome session. Yeah. Can we talk about that? Well, we were going to have Fear Moho on the stream. There was some confusion. We're recording this a day later than we usually do, and we told Fear Moho that we're doing it on Tuesday, and we're recording Wednesday. We didn't tell him that we weren't recording yesterday.
He just thought he missed it.
Yeah, so we had an awesome DayZ session, and Wings and Eddie wasn't there. And this is the DayZ that I've been wanting for so long for us to have. It was just great PvP.
It was fun.
Call-outs. Like, Jive and Moho were in this police station. I was in the building across the street, just holding down the entrance, and it was great. I got a great moment. I'm gonna upload.
Are you gonna upload it on
YouTube? That when Jive got deleted, but I
got fucked up.
I redeemed him. Wings is like text. Was that like text me? You should text me.
Yeah, like I have one of these. I pay a lot of money for this shit too.
I did Skype you in all caps. Well, I Skyped the podcast show in all caps. I fucked up. We'll do it again though. I think Moho's down for next Sunday.
I mean, like, I'm an odd person to get a hold of. Like some days I'm really readily available. Other days I'm very antisocial.
But you're always on time. Like when we have to record, like we would say we were gonna record at 6 p.m. We're recording at 6 p.m. on Friday. Like, we can't get in contact with you on Friday the whole fucking day until 5:58. That's when you pop online and shit.
Hey, guys.
Yo, what's up, guys?
I see it. I just don't respond to it. That requires effort.
But you're on time, so, thank you. Thank you for that. Didn't some people, like, decline their, like, $5 payments or something with the Patreon? Like,
yeah, we're kind of torn on this, but we did have three people, and I'm only going to shame one of them, just one shame, because the other guys didn't really abuse. They might have backed out. They might have, came in some hard times. Who knows?
Yeah.
But they didn't use any of their services, so we didn't really lose anything on them. But we did have one guy who appeared on the show 2 or 3 times as a Patreon, who didn't actually go through with being a Patreon.
What the?
And his name is Joseph Cooper. And like, part of me wants to do a Donald Trump right now and like put his email out there, but come on, Joe. I don't know what happened. You might have been sincere, but like, what's up, dude?
It's funny to me that sort of right. So we all stream, right? We all get this. We all get people donations and chargebacks. We've all done it. It's all happened to all of us. Like, I can understand when it's odd actually. I can understand when someone wants to do you harm, right? So they donate and then charge back because they want to fuck you over. I can understand that, but like if you want to donate like $5 and like for us to talk to you on the podcast show, and we're like, cool, man. Like $5 is not a lot of money, right? To most people, I don't want to seem like a dick. It's not like I'm saying like $5,000 isn't a lot of money. That is a lot of money, but $5 isn't. And if you're like, yeah, I'll ask questions on the Patreon messages and stuff like that, and then you're like, you know what, $5 just seems a bit steep this month. I don't think I'm going to stretch to it. I'm like, come on, man, come on.
Yeah, well, let's play devil's advocate here. We're not really doing a whole lot for that $5.
Yeah,
well,
but $5.
But like, it's more of like, be a man of your word. That's
you see
the whole
this
thing.
suit? I'm not doing a lot for the $5. Do you see my cat?
I was about to say, why do you got that dumb suit on?
Dumb suit.
What are you talking like? White boy looks suave and sophisticated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White boy, you look like an idiot right now. Please explain like what's going on.
Please place your bets, players.
Oh!
Welcome to Blackjack Table.
You are fucking going a little too far. Look at Cold Cat.
Cold Cat was playing with me earlier. So on Wednesdays I do subscriber blackjack, where I play blackjack as a dealer. Because to be honest, I lost all my money to the casino, and now I'm working for them.
Basically.
I was like, it's so fun to play blackjack. I might as well be the dealer, and I'm trying something new. I got like this cool blue screen behind me, and I put like a casino background, and I have a felt, like a casino top felt on my pool table, and I got a shoe, which is like you put all the decks in, and I'm dealing blackjack on Wednesdays, and it's a lot of fun. And if people win 10 chips, they get to spin this big wheel. And there's free stuff on the wheel. We gave out a T-shirt today. It's real cool. I don't know. I like doing things that are like totally different. Like no one's ever done anything like this.
I was
on
about
Twitch.
to say that.
That's inventive as shit.
Yeah,
I saw you doing it last week.
I want to do a setup video because I have like a monitor. I don't know. I put it together pretty cool. And,
it is good, and I like how you thought about using the blue screen because the green will delete the pool table. And stuff like that. But listen, when I went on Twitch, like when I'm bored, I just go on Twitch. When I ain't with a bitch, I go on Twitch. So I see who's streaming, and then I saw you, and then on the little thumbnail, it was you there. And I'm like, oh, whoa. Is White Boy working for that company or something? Like, it looks great. I'm not even going to lie. It looks very good.
Yeah, the background I found, like, is exactly like the casino background, and
yes, it looks good, man.
I'm working. I changed some things up today, and I pretty much did it live because we're recording this on Wednesday, and usually I stream Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And I was rushing, and I did some like on the fly like changing some settings, and I made it look better. Now I have 2 scenes. I switch after I deal the cards. Now I switch, and then there's a camera on the cards, not me. So yeah, I'm happy about that. I think like Twitch has got to get weird. I think like because everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone has a green screen behind them. Everyone's playing, Rocket League, CS:GO, League of Legends, whatever game it is. There's a few. You have to do something different. And like I went to McDonald's. That's not too different, but it's something out of the ordinary. I went to McDonald's 2 days ago on stream. and it's
That's
hard to
cool.
be it's hard to be different though, you know. So that's really weird about the gaming community. Is like everyone's doing the same thing, but then
And the,
every so often there's somebody that just does something totally different and breaks the meta, if you will.
and then
I was
every
gonna,
so
yeah,
often somebody will copy it.
And then
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna copy it,
it gets copied, and then it's a regular thing.
and it's gonna be somebody that isn't even never said a word to you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't like. Y'all could copy. I don't care what the hell y'all do. If y'all copy me, as long as you in my comments, Job, what's up? Da, da, da," that's cool. Like some people won't even say a word to you and just will copy your shit and then act like they never got the idea from you, and that's slimy shit that I don't
Well,
like, man.
I would do that back in the day because I was just like super fans of like Epic Mealtime. I was just not even Epic Mealtime. Here's an even better example. The Rock. Like half of my insults are from wrestling and
Yeah,
like
but that he don't count. I'm talking about somebody that's doing something the same exact thing as you,
okay.
trying to
Come on. White
build
boy is borderline
just like you.
plagiarizing your boy Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah,
no, I know what, I
The
know
Rock
what you mean.
don't count. Everybody know what you're talking about. If you do, do you smell The Rock? Everybody knows
I
that.
I
You know
would
what I
say
mean?
like if you've done like a format, like it's like coming up with a new game show idea, right? And then someone just copies your game show, the exact
Exactly.
rules, all that kind of stuff. Then that's that's pretty bad. But like I was just thinking while you're talking, White Boy, I was like, it's pretty meta for you to be like, how can I use this streaming service? Like, because I've seen loads of shit on Twitch recently that I'm like, that isn't what I would have thought Twitch originally was. Like, there's gaming talk shows, essentially podcasts now. Like, there's Blackjack, which is not something I would have thought would be on Twitch. So I think their like remit of what they're gonna allow to be streamed on there is going to get a lot wider. It's always going to be centered around gaming, whether that's video games or something else.
You can do
I mean
board
that
games on Twitch.
yeah, you can do board games and all that kind of stuff, but like it didn't always used to be that way. And to come up with an idea to be like, right, okay, the stream is going to play blackjack, like that's a pretty meta
See,
idea. I
like I
do
don't think
like it.
anyone can
That was
copy that. Like I know Woody always talked about this. Like you have like I have at least 6 months of being the only blackjack dealer, I think, on Twitch, or then there's gonna be some like controversy and like, oh, you copied White Boy, because as soon as I started playing blackjack, I got people saying I copied Soda
Soda
Poppin',
Pop. Yeah.
and to be honest, I told him like straight up, I saw him playing it. This is fucking awesome. I'm gonna
Would it
do
be
it too.
cool? Would it be cool is if you could get him to play while you deal.
On your
That'll
on
be
your blackjack
that'll be
stream.
crazy.
One
Like,
day, I mean, I think the people at the website are pretty open to like. I mean, they see what we're doing to their website, like how much
yeah,
traffic. They
exactly.
open like 3 more different tables, and I think they're open to cool things like that. A Costa Rican trip would be absolutely insane.
It'd be
Uh,
awesome when
I mean, they could do so much. They could have all the dealers be like their own reality show, or they could. I don't know if the dealers. I don't know if the dealers could deal like I would be okay if like the dealers like if Henry. I gotta ask Henry. I
Yeah,
said
I was about to say some like I see some of the dealers and they got like nice tits and stuff, but you keep singling out Henry. Like I see nice titties
oh
and
no, I
stuff,
don't
but
single
you
out
single
Henry.
out the boy. So what's up with that? Is
Okay,
he
first off, I don't single out Henry. Henry is the
you
best
like
dealer.
love him? Like see,
I do love Henry,
that's
and
what I
he
mean.
says Henry says he loves me, and he sent me a DM. Let me see what his DM. I don't mean to. Henry would be okay with this. He says,
you're not breaking any.
"Oh, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. Love you, Kappa." So I gave him a free T-shirt. He's gonna sing a song in it.
See, like if he's like working for some Puerto Rican betting website and he's writing Kappa in his DMs, then they're switched on about what Twitch is and what it means and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sure they'd be up for working something out. I'm sure.
No, I do. I love the titties though. There's this girl, Christo and Naomi. They're great. I mean, they all have. I hope for a nip to slip. I hope to be there when it happens. But no, I like Henry. Henry's like fun to talk to. That's why I like him. Like the other dealers like just nice, thank you, and then that's
they
the
do
end of it.
seem they seem like
They're all business. They're all business.
Yeah,
they're like
they're scared. Oh, you have because I see your name is like Cats or something on there, and they be like, "Oh, you have cats." I remember one time you was like, "I got 4 wives and I want a 5th one," and then they was like, "What's the names?" You was like Kelly, and then you named like some other name. I don't know what you named.
I said that. I don't. Was it a
Yeah,
drugstore?
you was like Kelly, and then you named like some other people, and then but the dealer was like, "Oh, you want another wife? I can't be your wife. Okay, here's your cards." like I'm like, have some personality, man.
yeah, but that's probably like being a fucking bar lady and getting hit on all the time. Imagine it's the internet, man. Imagine how much they get hit on.
I was gonna say that, but you're basically selling stuff, and you got to be outgoing if you want people to be on your table, and they get tips, right? I don't know.
Yeah, they take.
I'm sure dealers get tips.
The casino takes like 80% of the tips, which is like crazy.
Wow, that's terrible.
Good damn.
Yeah. A lot of the dealers don't speak English. By the way, I'm going to sell out. You want to use my affiliate link? You can play on the website I play on. It's down below.
Bam, bam, bam.
That keeps me in the profits.
Speaking of tips, when you guys go out, take a bitch out, whatever, do what you doing. How do you leave tips when you go to a restaurant?
In cash.
In my
I
pocket.
always leave in cash.
I try to leave in cash because it leaves less of a paper trail for the waitress.
Bingo.
But I also try to. I have this arrangement. If I'm paying for the meal, you tipping.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the way I do it. If I'm paying for the meal, you gonna tip, and you gonna tip good. You ain't gonna shit $2 on that motherfucking table.
No, I'm cheap.
All right, we're gonna get into.
I'm not gonna lie. $5. Like, if I have more than 5, and like say I got a 10 and I don't have a 5, I'll leave the 10. Like
I never go to the
I'll
10.
leave $5.
5's the minimum unless you're terrible. Like if you're just straight terrible, I'll leave you.
Oh
one.
yeah, if you're horrible, I don't leave anything.
I'll leave you one
See,
if you're terrible.
There's some controversy here because I'm English, as you all know, but like English people have a terrible reputation as tippers in America because in America, I've heard it's the standard practice to do 20% of the bill is what
15.
you should tip. Right. In England, it's 10.
Yeah, something like that.
Right. In England, the understood standard is 10. So I took my mum out for dinner when she came to visit over the weekend. Like I hadn't seen her all year, and I took her out for dinner, and it was like, for 2 of us, it was expensive, and I was like, damn, 10% of that's like, fucking over £10. Like I was like, this shit's expensive. Like a £10 tip on top of the meal, fuck me, like that's a lot. But like. My mum being like, mums, it doesn't matter how old you are, right? It doesn't matter how old you are. Your mum is always like, no, I've got it. I didn't even have a tenner in cash. So I was like, I could pay for it on the card, but then I know the restaurant will fucking get some of that. Like I used to be a waiter, right? And like you should never tip using your card. Never, ever do that because the business takes it and they're not always.
Yeah, I used to deliver
that
pizza
nice
and
to
I
the
hated
staff.
card tips.
It doesn't go to you. It never reaches you, ever.
Well, they take it away from like Domino's Pizza. That's what I drove for. Like if you got a tip on a card, like say guy had $15 piece, he gave you a 20 on the card.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Domino's would take that $5 off your hour pay. Like if you were making $6 an hour, you got paid $1 an hour at that time.
That's fucking outrageous.
Wow.
That's fucking outrageous.
I just leave the cash so they won't have to pay taxes and stuff like that. I just say fuck it. I just give them cash.
Because I got paid $6 an hour and the minimum wage I got paid $6.25 and the minimum wage is $5.25. So Domino's made you take at least $1 tip per hour you worked. So if you worked 8 hours, you had to claim at least $8 in tips.
That sucks.
But if you had a card, like somebody gave you a $5 tip on a card, you got to claim all that. Which
that is
wow.
Like, that's some next level bullshit. Right
bullshit. Is there any way you can get in contact with anybody and see if that's still the standard?
I don't know. It's been like 10 years
A
plus
while ago. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was about to say. If that's still the fucking, if they take that money out for the difference, like that's horrible.
I'm sure it got worse now since they had to cut. Since now Obamacare requires full-time employees to have some sort of health insurance. So I know, like my buddy Danny still worked there for a while, and he got cut back to 28 hours from 40, or something like that.
Yeah.
And they just hired an extra person at another 28.
Hold on. They don't give you any kind of benefits there?
No, not for delivering pizza. No, you get like a discount. I think it's like 20%, and you get to keep tips.
Damn, that sucks not to have insurance or whatever.
Well, it's America, dude. What can you do about it?
I posted a picture on my Facebook. Somebody got bit by a rattlesnake, and it cost $150,000 to cure it in the ER.
It depends on what kind of rattlesnake and what area. If you get by a rattlesnake in an area that doesn't carry like anti-venom for that kind of snake, they have to get it from somewhere else, and they have to do it like quickly. Like they have to, like, we need it tomorrow. And
But surely that would mean that you'd be in a place like if you're in New York and you went to the zoo and got bitten by a rattlesnake. Surely if you're in rattlesnake country, they would have anti-venom.
yeah, they
Yeah.
would. But like, say you went to the zoo and got bit by a black mamba, a snake that's not indigenous to the area, they're not going to pay for black mamba venom in the local hospitals near New York.
The
They're
zoo
not
will have
indigenous.
it. The zoo will have it for
The
the
zoo probably have
for the
to have it.
handlers.
And
like,
the
they
zoo,
have to
zoo
have
probably
it.
charge you $70,000 to the hospital to administrate it.
And the zoo would be like, the zoo
We need
probably would be like, why did you get bit by this mamba? Were you in like in their
This is
danger
a
zone?
fictitious.
Were you
story we're
fucking
making
with
up.
it?
Yeah, like was it outside? Like say it came out and bit me. All right, the zoo should probably that should be free. But if I'm in the damn snake pit, oh shit, and then I get bit.
You're going too technical. We're making a straw man here and giving an example. I mean,
No,
like,
but that's
you want to get
that's-
that way. I was laying against your rail was shitty and rusted. I fell into the snake pit.
Yeah, so that means that's the zoo fault.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you'd have to go through litigation and all
yeah.
that.
I mean, like, I would be
Yeah,
lying.
That is so fucked up. Tell me again
they
how
got
much.
cameras. You can't lie.
158,000, I believe it was, or 177.
Well,
That's
I know,
crazy.
I know.
Yo, you need to like. It's funny, man. Like I hear these numbers, and I'm like, there is a part of my brain that just disconnects and goes, "Nah, that's not real. No one's gonna fucking go through ER and then a bill's gonna come through the door. You owe 150 grand. Like, there's no fucking way. That is so alien to me.
I'll be like,
Like,
bye,
I'm just
Dad.
like, I can't. My brain can't deal with that.
Bye,
you-
Dad. It was nice.
Here,
knowing you.
let me really fuck with you, Eddie. Let me really fuck with you. I'm gonna give you a Gyazo. You can put this up here, white boy. This is Google Gyazo.
The pharmacy was $83,000 for that portion of the bill. By the way, for the snake bet. All right, Wings. I have you right.
A
Wow.
report from the Health Analytics of New York Times found that the average total price for pregnancy, as well as newborn care, is about $30,000 for a vaginal delivery, $50,000 for a C-section, with insurers paying out an average of $18,000 to $27,000. That's what it costs in the United States to have a baby.
That's. I mean, I can't.
Damn.
I just can't. Just fucking move to Canada. Take up snowboarding. Do anything.
This is why Bernie Sanders is getting so much traction right now, because he wants a one-payer system like the United Kingdom has and places like that. This is outrageous, dude.
That's crazy.
I got a MRSA infection about a year or so ago, and I had to pay $600 to get it taken care of at a local doctor. I didn't go to the hospital. I went to a local doctor, and they basically cut it open, they drained it, they packed it, and they gave me one shot for infection. $600.
Damn.
So you're saying that's cheap or expensive? Like at a
That's
regular
fucking-
hospital, that would have
that's-
been.
At a hospital, I've been like $3 or $4 grand.
Yeah.
But like, you know, that was the cheap way. They even gave me a discount because I was uninsured. You know, I was paying at a discount price and paid $600.
I mean, MRSA. I don't know too much about it. It sounds like scary. Like, isn't
It hurts bad. Ooh,
It do sound bad.
it hurts bad.
I don't know what that is, but
Well,
It was a boxer named Ray Mercer. So
It's like a superbug. It's directly it isn't it like it exists because we disinfect everything and we over medicate. Is that why
I don't know all the technical about it. I know this: certain people carry MRSA naturally on them, like they're carriers of the virus, but they're kind of immune to it. I mean, I've told the story before, but like I had my buddy live here for a couple months while he was down on his luck, and his wife lived here with him. And you know, my brother had his friend over there, and they were drinking beers and stuff, playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And she had to go to work the next day, and she was going to go sleep in the car because she couldn't go to sleep. I'm like, no, I'm gonna be up all night. Go use my bed. Go sleep in my bed. And I didn't think two things about it because like she got up and went to work the next day, and I went and got in bed after her, and I had like a ingrown hair on my stomach, and she had left MRSA on the bed sheets, and it got in there, and next thing I know, I wake up and I have like this, well, like it's like a sore like that. It's really tender. It almost looks like a golf ball, and I don't have insurance, so my first instinct was I'm gonna fix this myself. So I went and I got some.
you ain't stab it.
I didn't stab it. No, I didn't know how to do. I didn't know how to do that. So I went and got like cream and stuff like that, and I patched it up and I put a Band-Aid over it. So maybe I figured the antibiotics would like, fix
eat
it,
it up.
fix it. It'd just go down. Well, 2 days later I take it off, and that shit's grown. That shit's something like that now. Like it had grown to the level of the. My boy's getting uncomfortable. It had grown to the level of the bandage, and like it was hurting to walk at this point. Like you could see like little red veins coming out of my stomach, like that from where the infection's gotten into my bloodstream. So I'm like, I got to go to the hospital.
Yeah, you're in danger of blood poisoning at that point.
Yeah. So I went to the local doctor's care, and I'm like, I just got to suck it up. I got to pay the money, and like, I never was so happy to have a motherfucker cut me in my life. Left a scar like that, but man, you forget how much you take advantage of walking.
Oh, my
you can
bad.
see you can see my entire surgery on my channel if you want to look at it. I actually filmed it and posted it on YouTube.
Did it feel good when they like cut it and like did it burst out?
White boy, show that video right there.
All right.
No oil, I guess. I don't know.
But my entire video's there, but I wouldn't put it up there because it got age gated.
What? It got
Like,
age-gated.
because it was my surgery. Like you can see them cutting me open and stuff. It's not for people over 18.
Okay. Hey,
Oh Lord,
guys,
I hate these.
Watch that video.
I hate these, but this is my dream actually. Ah!
Did you see my reaction while he was talking? I shouldn't have watched it.
Oh, I've seen this one before.
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Ew, that poor lady.
She
But
probably seen it before.
the worst thing about that though is the smell. You guys are like disconnected from it. But when you have something that big and that painful, it smells like pure tea rotten shit. It smells like trash with meat that had rotten in it. That was wet.
Smells like death. Smells like death.
Yeah, it smells like death. It's just dead skin tissue. And like as soon as that man cut it open, the whole room just smelled like the worst fucking fart you've ever had in your life.
Nigga, the fart talk.
That's so grim, man. There is a part of me that, like I said, I can't really process that. Like, I've got something really wrong with me, but I don't know if I can afford to get it fixed. Like, that's so fucked up. Like, the only thing in Britain that's kind of like that is teeth. All right, so you can yeah, that's why we have shit teeth, right? So you can get on you can get on a NHS dentist. You can get dental work done on the NHS.
You can buy insurance though, right? Can't you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's not like, oh, there's only the NHS and otherwise you're fucked. Like, it doesn't work like that. I mean, but actually having something like that on me and being like, there would be no hesitation on my part. I'd be like, I'll just go to the hospital, whatever. Like, I wouldn't think about it.
You'd be upset about sitting in the waiting room, right?
I'd be like, fuck, they've taken 2 hours to get to me. Fucking hell. Like, I wouldn't be thinking that it was going to seriously... Like, $600 is nothing to fucking sniff at. Like, that is a lot of money. That's
a lot of money.
That's half someone's monthly wage for a lot of Americans. Mm-hmm. Like, that would be their half monthly wage or a third or whatever.
Oh, it's bad.
I just
In the United States, old people, like elderly people, sometimes have to choose pills or food. Do you buy your medicine this month or do you eat?
that's fucked up, man. It's just fucked up.
That's the problem that we're having. Over 50% of our bankruptcies are based off medical bills. Over 50%.
That's crazy. God.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, you got to hope you
Talking
never
of-
get sick.
Talking of medical stories, I'm now going to tell a story that will live in infamy of something that happened to me. Right. So I was having sex at the weekend. Everything's good. Everything's great. And suddenly I felt like a really sharp pain, like down there, right? And I was like, "What the fuck was that?" Like I immediately like stopped and went investigating. Let's put it that way. Right. So apparently it's quite a common injury. So you know the little tight piece of skin at the top of the head that links the head to
To
the
the
forehead.
skin. Yes.
You know that really tight bit?
Yeah.
It
Well,
split.
yeah, I'd torn that. And it didn't bleed, but I'm telling you right now, that shit hurts so fucking much.
It does. That happened to me before.
Yeah, but Jive, you had the big old cotton swab, right?
No, not from that situation.
Yeah, but
For
you told us.
sure.
So
Yeah,
here's the
that was bad.
I'd rather have what Eddie had than the cotton swab.
thing. Dude, you don't want this. Anyway,
Yeah, because-
so right, let me finish the story. So
Go,
I
yeah.
stop. I'm immediately like, oh shit, I don't know what to do about this. And you know, there's that whole process in America because people can't afford healthcare. They're always like looking on the internet to see if they're sick or see what to do, whatever, like self-treatment and stuff. Well, in Britain, the NHS has a website where you can go and ask those questions and it's answered by doctors, all right? So you can do that research, but it's legit. It's not Wikipedia. How do you cure cancer by only eating tomatoes? It's not like that, right? It's like I had to look it up. Like if anyone saw my search history, they'd just laugh, right? I was like, look, what is the piece of skin? You know, all that kind of stuff. So I was Googling it. I
Oh
found
yeah,
out-
like a.
yeah, like my search history would be hilarious. So I found it on the NHS website, and they gave you the Latin name for it, and they were like, yeah, it's quite a common injury. Da 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 da. Like you should not have sex for the next 2 weeks. So I was like, fucking awesome. And they're like, don't be concerned if it hurts when you like go for a piss. It fucking does. It stings like fuck. And it said on the website like, go 2 weeks without sex, then try again. If it still hurts, or if you split it even further because you've actually torn it, right? You can actually do yourself real damage if you keep having sex. Like you could theoretically still have sex. It would just sting and hurt. So that might ruin the mood or whatever. But anyway, so it said on the website, like, if it doesn't get better in 2 weeks, then you need to have this surgery to extend the piece of skin so that doesn't happen. And if you do that, there's no sex for 6 weeks. I was like,
That
awesome.
sucks.
Yeah, awesome.
That sucks.
Awesome.
I've had longer stretches.
So that, yeah, but not like with someone here,
Yeah, exactly. Someone
like
sitting
whispering
there.
in your ear and kissing your neck and shit. Like, oh god.
So you did it while having sex?
Yeah, I did it while having, like, during, like, not like. Apparently, one cause is you can, like, if you're doing it and your partner isn't lubricated enough and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, that's
when it's first going
yeah,
in.
yeah. You can tear it that
Mhm.
way. That wasn't the issue. I don't know why it happened.
I
The
think
person
that's
I was
why
having sex
mine
with has been
happened.
over quite a lot recently, so maybe it was just like, I don't know, I'm getting old and you know, it's put under stress.
I was about to say, I think if you fuck so many times, it probably tears like at a certain point, because my shit tore. I was like going in, and then I like felt it, and then I like kept going. It doesn't bleed, like you said. It
Yeah, it
doesn't
doesn't
bleed
bleed.
or anything. I
Like-
kept going, and then I noticed, like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like afterwards.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you gotta take some time off.
Is there like a little piece of skin like that is
No, no, no.
flapping?
No, it's like
Just like
It's just a tear. It's just a tear
Okay.
in. So if it's vertical, it's got like a little part of it that's split.
No, you gotta. We're all circumcised, right?
No,
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
uncircumcised.
Oh, you're
So,
not.
so you
Damn,
tore the whole bottom of it?
That's even.
well,
Wow.
no, 'cause you don't have sex with your foreskin over your dick. do
Right,
you?
right. Well, it kind of goes back and forth.
No.
Okay.
No,
If-
it
if-
doesn't.
I don't want to talk about dicks, pause, but I would think what Wing said, if you're uncircumcised, I would think it go when you pull them back, turtle.
No, it doesn't really do
You go
that.
out, it comes
No,
up.
no,
When
it
you
doesn't.
pull
Yeah, that's
back,
how I always
turtle.
pictured it. I never had
That's
like,
that's what I'm thinking.
yeah.
It's like pulling a turtleneck up over your head. Like,
Yeah, like
no, it's not like
I'm
that.
going in.
Not
Ooh,
like
I'm going in.
Fuck that shit.
That's how I picture
I mean,
it.
my penis was uncircumcised for like 10 hours or something in my life.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not very. It's not actually that common in Britain. I don't think circumcision. I don't think it's that common.
You don't
I
have
mean-
a lot of Jewish people over there?
We do, but like they're not like a major part of the population. Not like they're. I don't know. They're like any
See,
other.
American guys have the one up on the Brits.
Oh
The
my
chick-
goodness. Yo, I imagine getting that shit done now, like at 30.
Well, they can cut your dick off by accident. I don't know why they do that.
Oh my god.
Like, there's guys that like have the doctor cut his entire penis off. Like, does he have a micro penis or something? He's getting circumcised. Like, how does that happen?
Yeah.
How do they mistake it?
Yeah.
surely- I don't get it.
Yo, I can imagine that pain when you wake up, dog.
It probably feel like a big sore rash around the crown of it.
It probably feel like somebody just holding your shit like this at the tip of it, squeezing the fuck out of it when you wake up.
I'm such a pussy. Like the last 15 minutes, I've just been cringing the whole time. Like I literally can't help myself.
Wake up like, what the fuck? Somebody just holding your shit like, motherfucker.
And
Yeah,
then you
it
have
was-
just imagine getting an erection during that period.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
That's
Yo.
yeah.
Because babies, I like seeing, I'd never seen a baby get it, but they be crying like a motherfucker. Like, nah!
It's because you're cutting part of them off.
Oh,
It's
my
gonna
goodness.
sting.
you're
Yo.
cutting a good section of them off, but like,
So anyway, like at the end of this, my partner was helping me research it, and she was just like, if anyone asks you, just say this only happens if you've got a big dick. So that's officially what happens. It only happens if you've
that's
got
the
a big dick.
prognosis right there.
That's the prognosis. Is,
the big dick problem.
Yeah, this is what I want you to take away from this.
Might be
It's a
why,
big
because
dick
I
problem.
got that done.
Yeah,
It
so
happened to
if
me.
it-
I ain't never that happened to me yet. My shit just gets sore.
See what happens? It tears and it grows bigger every time.
I've tore a muscle on the side of it.
How'd
like
you
on
do
the
that?
shaft?
Like fucking round a corner or something?
Well,
Yeah.
it's the way I thrust. I thrust like a hip, like a hip thing.
Your technique, you've got.
My technique and like the left side of it always rubs against the wall. And like I guess I don't know, maybe she wasn't wet enough or something. But I've tore the side, like the side of it.
You probably haven't torn the muscle. A muscle tear feels.
Yeah.
awful.
Well, this
You probably
this is like
sprained
bad
it.
for- Yeah, sprained. That might have been the word I'm
Yeah,
looking.
Your
yeah.
ACL.
No, my penis.
The DCL, the DCL.
Yeah.
Yo, we be talking
Like-
about some crazy ass shit, boy.
So yeah, I what was funny was like, this happened to me a few days ago, and I went in my CS:GO TeamSpeak, and I was like, you'll never guess what just fucking happened to me, right? So I tell all these guys, like all my mates, and they're all just dying with laughter, and they all do YouTube as well, and they stream, and I'm like, don't fucking say anything because I want to say this on the podcast show because it'll be funny. But that like they've been waiting for 2 days to just fucking laugh at me publicly.
Eddie, I
I'm
really-
not fucking ashamed of it. What you're gonna have a go at me because I had sex too much? Oh God, I'm so embarrassed.
I just feel bad for
Eddie,
you.
I'm
Eddie.
still wondering, like, how are you uncircumcised? Like,
Is this not
I'm
that
still wondering what's the name of the fucking skin that connects it. What is it called? Like, what the fuck?
Pherenilum or something? It's something close to what your nose thing is called.
I remember giving my buddy. He has a son that he didn't get circumcised because it cost too much money at the time, and I'm like, you're ruining that kid's life. Like, you're literally.
Yeah, you're just sitting here saying Eddie's life is ruined. And,
Damn.
Yeah,
like,
it's really not.
Eddie.
Wait, but you see, American girls, they don't deal with uncircumcised penis that often. Like, so it's rarity
yeah.
here.
Oh yeah,
Well,
they'll
I'll
be
be
like,
exotic. What you're saying is that not only will I come over with this accent, but then I'll have an unusual
elephant
and
tusk.
interesting penis. This
you have
is
an elephant. What's that shit called? The
trunk.
yeah. Look
I'm
at-
just saying, like, what you have is something I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy.
Wow, thanks.
Damn wings.
Damn.
I know it's cold-blooded sounding, but like, I couldn't imagine living life with an uncircumcised penis.
That's because you haven't.
All right, I can see you saying that. I couldn't imagine living life, but you can't just be like you're ruining his life and the god damn.
You do know that, like, you lose if you are circumcised. You lose sensitivity. So
I don't want the sensitivity. I want to go longer. It takes bitches a while to nut.
learn how to deal with it. You know, 3 minutes of real good fucking. You know, that's the longest I can go for.
3 minutes, is it?
I'm joking.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Say.
because my if
3
I- if
minutes,
I
like,
go
that's
3
really
minutes, it's
amazing.
voluntarily, like it's some quick shit we gotta get off the.
If I go 3 minutes, I ain't got none for a while.
Dude, like, a friend of mine had like a really attractive girlfriend, right? And I was in a pub with him and his girlfriend, and we were talking, and they were talking about sex or whatever. And like, my friend made a joke about like how sex for men is only really interesting once like the girl has got off, right? So that's how he viewed sex. And he was, and he dragged. You know, when your friend drags you into a conversation that he's having with his girlfriend, it's like, don't you agree, Ed? And I was like, I really don't want to be in this conversation, but there's no way I can back out of this. I'll be like, yeah, of course, like that's the way I look at it. And she's like, no, sex is just this wonderful thing that feels amazing all the time. And he was like, nah, nah,
No.
it's amazing when you've finished for the next 30 seconds, then it's amazing. But
Yeah.
for however long you take, you know, take your time, love. Don't worry, I'll be here all night. You know, until you've done. Fun is not what I would describe it, and I just thought it was really funny.
I had a girl complain to me that she didn't get enough nuts. I mean, you got more than one. All I got was one.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
I only got
honestly,
7 that time.
I know y'all probably never cheated on your girlfriends, but
Shit.
after you cheat on your girl and you bust a nut, you don't like the girl that you cheated with anymore. Like,
Is that how it works?
It's tough to explain it. Yeah, like after you bust that nut, you're like, why am I here? Like, I'm out. I'm leaving. Like, why are you here or whatever? Like,
Don't
you
girls
just
say
want
that
them-
all the time? That like after like men are totally different. Like 2 seconds after they have sex.
Well, testosterone goes down.
Yeah.
Yo, I literally don't be liking people. Like after that.
So
Like,
Jive ain't cooking them no breakfast, huh?
Nothing. I don't want to hug. I don't want to do anything. No, you can't lay on my chest. Nothing.
I think I cheated on a girlfriend when I was like 16 or something, but not in my adult, like
that don't
serious
count.
adult life. Nah, I'm
never
not really.
I've never physically cheated on a girl. I mean, I've talked to other girls while being in a relationship with a girl before, though.
Wait, you're like shit, and that was it? I thought there was gonna be some story.
no, there's no. I've never went all the way to being physical.
Okay.
I've had the chance. I just didn't take it.
So yeah,
what
that's
song
what I.
is that? Eminem song. When you got the chance, you gotta take
You only got one shot.
Yeah.
Do not miss your chance to nut. Your opportunity comes.
What? White
Pause.
dog, just freestyle on. Pause.
I've been freestyling. Oh, the podcast show song. I sent the beat. Well, Jive sent the beat to me, and then Wings requested it. Have you written anything? Because I sent my lyrics the day after.
I haven't written anything, but I gotta work with it because I want to hear. I'm gonna go back and listen to everything because I want my shit to flow in.
Listen to fucking Wings.
Well, you gotta have it flow in. Like you just can't just write your own shit and be like it doesn't match anybody else in the song.
No, I just go.
Sure.
I talk about cats and shit. Just like go with it.
I think that's what it should be, though. That's what you should do.
You was talking.
I tried to shave Cold Cat today. He let me get a little bit.
Man, you just give that
Shave
motherfucker a
his butt,
tranquilizer.
I can't, man. I don't. I'm just gonna take him to the vet. Like
I
in a
told you,
year.
get the damn horse tranks from the feed and grain store.
I know you're not supposed to say this, but is Cold Cat your favorite cat?
No, Black Kitty will always be my favorite cat. But Cold Cat hangs out with me like. But
Cold Cat-
like he's not cute. Like he's just more of a brute kind of a cat. He's smelly. He'll like wake me up. But I like Black Kitty because like she always comes to me when I need her to come to me, and she comes up right to my arm and like she's so small and she just stays there all night.
Is that Cat 7th Street?
Yeah,
or
Cat 7th Street, Black Kitty. My cats are named like.
Does she still post on YouTube?
She posted like 12 months ago. The thing with Cat 7th Street is like, I don't know. I could probably keep making videos, but there's only I'm making a cat talk, and you can only do so many things making a cat talk. I mean, I guess I could. You could take it wherever.
I got a surprise for y'all motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
It's coming.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
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 This is
What the
ominous.
I see walkers.
There's 2 shirtless men, I think.
Yeah,
Pause.
you got it. It was Sexy Man I brought for a podcast show. But
Oh snaps.
What? What did you just say?
For Jive. Surprise.
but we
Sexy
did
men
we,
are-
we did something yesterday, and if you watched my stream last night, the jig's up. But I want to show everybody on the podcast show what we did the other day. But keep talking.
Pause.
It might take a while for it.
Okay. Yeah.
What
we tried to.
yeah, I was just gonna say, like, what did everyone play this week? Like, you played DayZ, I take it, you two guys.
Yeah.
you play anything
Daisy.
else?
Yeah. We played some DayZ with my homeboy, Fear Moho. That dude, I can't even lie. Like I watch LP. When's going to get shirtless guys? I watch LP. I watch like Mr. Blackout.
Loyal
Of
Patriot,
course.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Loyal Patriot. Mr. Blackout. These are guys I'm recommending you guys to watch if you watch DayZ or whatever, if you play it. Loyal Patriot, of course, White Boy.
You ever watch Sack Reel?
No.
He hasn't played in a while, but he's like really good.
The name is kind of a pause. Sack Reel. But Fair Moho, like when I watch this dude, I don't know what it is. You ever actually watch his stream, White Boy?
Yeah, he streams late night, and I'm always.
He's a killer, man.
He's really good.
Very good.
What? Is that
He got a
Pink?
naked dog. What? Oh.
PETA!
Did you dye his head?
Your mic's muted. Your mic's muted, dude.
Yeah, you muted, Wings.
Ginger pink.
That is really cute, though. I gotta say, I like it.
I wonder if the dog's like, "You're hurting me," like in his head, like.
I don't know. I don't know if you ever dyed your hair. It burns.
You're taking 30 minutes off my life while you're doing it and shit. Y'all did it on stream?
No. But as soon as she got done, I was streaming, and they brought her in when she was wet.
Oh,
It does a terrible job, though.
that's cute. Oh yeah.
Like
So-
it almost looks like a
funny.
mohawk.
It looks funny. Like I know if girls are watching this, they're like, oh my god.
All right, Ginger, you go to fuck over there.
Yeah, get the fuck
Get the
out
fuck
of here.
out.
So
Get out.
So, aside from obviously breaking my dick this week, I've been playing a lot of CS:GO. I'm just gonna say fuck you, White Boy, for unboxing a knife. I'm still not happy about that. I did unbox a factory new Cyrex today on stream out of 3 cases randomly, so that was a bonus, I guess.
What case is that in?
I honestly can't remember. I can't remember.
Okay.
It was just random cases that I had from like
Okay.
death matching and stuff. And so yeah, I broke my dick, and then I have been getting positively fucking wrecked on CS:GO for about 4 days.
Eddie the
Like-
Chump, professional CS:GO player.
I have been getting absolutely DE underscore destroyed. I have been getting wrecked beyond belief, and I can't remember a dry period like this in any game. What are you doing, Joe?
I don't know, just being silly.
Like a dry period in a game where I've just been getting wrecked for this long. It sucks.
Is it a correlation with your dick being injured? Does that have
No,
anything
no,
to
it
do with
happened. It happened a couple of like I had one day, the day that I broke my dick. I was getting wrecked in CS:GO and
Stop
something else.
saying broke my dick, man.
Well, it's. I mean, I suppose you use it for like going to the loo, but effectively, it's pretty much broken right now.
I remember I was playing Counter Strike, right? And it was a clutch moment. I fucking suck at the game. And I was right behind somebody and I was gonna knife him, and then my guy was like,
You
and
pressed
then he
inspect.
turned around and killed me.
Yeah, you
I
pressed.
pushed the wrong button.
Motherfucking Job got like a French knife. Like he cut
That
tomatoes with that
motherfucker was
shit.
like, he was checking the knife out. I'm
Every
like,
every
oh.
time I play Black Ops 2 now, I play a Treyarch game, and you go for a knife and it misses. I always pretend like I'm showing them what knife I've got. Look, this is in fucking Factory
Check
News.
it out.
Look, yeah, it's my Doppler. Have a look.
Oh
And
man.
then they just wreck me.
Yeah, so I got level 3 in CS:GO. That means I can start playing competitive. I know a lot of people want to see me play. I did play one game of competitive, or two actually. The first game I got kicked.
Going
I guess,
well.
I guess I didn't go to the B bomb site, but someone typed that B and I was right there, but I was camping. I probably should have moved. And
They got a voting system?
yeah, you can
Like
Yeah,
get
yeah.
that guy out of here?
Yeah, they need that for Call of Duty.
Now, Eddie, do you think people really liked when I played High Roller live on Black Ops 1 talking shit to players?
Yeah.
I know it would be my teammates, but could I get away?
Dude,
Like, would they kick me?
You could get like if you played like a low level account and you went in there and just trolled people like in the comms, they'll either block communications with you or they'll react. So it's going to be like a shotgun approach. A lot of the time you won't get anything, but you'll get a good like if you did it for 3 hours a day, you would get
Okay.
like Fredo, who's a good friend of mine, who you know, has got like two of his biggest viral videos are like him listening to a conversation between two people shit talking each other in CS:GO. Like, and it's a little kid versus this like absolute idiot, and it's got like 150,000 views or something. Like it went pretty viral, and the one after was even bigger or something like that. It was crazy. So yeah, you could definitely do that if you went into CS:GO and were just like high roller shit talking people. You could, I think, you would have good success with that.
Okay, I might try it out. I'm thinking of something to do with competitive. I won a arms race. It was two people me and the other guy with the golden knife, and we just kind of ran into each other like head on, and I outstabbed him. That was pretty good for me. Been playing Daisy. I've been kind of on tilt on League of Legends. Been losing a lot. And then I also blackjack. I went from 400 to 1200 on stream. Drunk half of this bottle of whiskey. Let me get this whiskey. Someone donated, so I got it. It only costs like, I don't know, it was like a $40 bottle, which actually is pretty expensive for whiskey. But then it costs like $40 to ship. Some Powers Gold Label. This was really bad for me. I was hungover for 2 days, fucked up my sleep schedule, but it was worth it. I got a nice profit, and then I was feeling really lucky, and I told you guys last week, right? I bet on 16 and I won it.
Yeah.
So I bet on 16 again, I hit it. Later on, I bet on 16, I hit it again, and then I ran it up from 1,200 to like 2,000. Just like off a stream. I was playing like slot machines and really stupid things, but I was just like on fire, just nonstop winning. I've been betting on CS Lounge.
That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun.
I've been winning on that too, so my inventory on CSGO is just like full of pretty nice things. It's getting up there. There's a bunch of reds, and I did unbox that knife. That video's on the channel if you want to go check it out. And that's about it for my gaming. DayZ was a blast. I gotta say it again. It was so fun.
Knife.
Yeah,
So did you tell everybody about the encounter we had? Pause. That was kind of that was a. But did you tell us about the encounter we had with the enemies that were trying to kill us?
okay, so it's me and Jive in Electro. We're in the backyard. There's like a little water fountain next in the backyard, right next to the fire station. If you guys are trying to picture this, I'm gonna upload it before the podcast show is uploaded, so you guys can watch it play out. And I rewatched this like 10 times just
You
because
scared the shit out of us too.
it's one of my greatest moments, and you guys had a really fun reaction too. I think that makes the video even better. So yeah, I think Jive was drinking water, or we're just trying to like get her.
No, let me tell you what happened. No, all right. Yeah, you tell it, and then I'll tell you what happened for me.
Okay, so we're in this backyard. There's a fence right next to us, and we're in third person. And then Jive's like, people. Oh shit, 2 people. So one person ran out, fully geared, automatic gun, backpack, military loot, everything. And he had a friend behind him that had the exact same loadout, pretty much. So that moment when you first see people in DayZ is like, yes, action. And I'm like, I don't know why I just say shh, like he's talking to me on the game, but we're on TeamSpeak, so I'm like shh, just wait here. So I thought if we just wait, they were gonna run past us, and we're gonna be okay. So I'm in the corner of the kitty corner of the 2 fences, and Jive is like in front of a shed, and he's just kind of standing, looking at the direction where the players were coming, and the players come right next to me, like literally 3 feet on the other side of the fence. They come around the L of the fence, and they instantly delete Jive. Jive still has his back turned to like looking the complete opposite way of the place where they come, and through that I have a pistol out. They have, like I said, they have these military AK-47s, 74s, and like I can definitely tell that playing CS:GO is helping my aim, because I just in that gunfight, the 10 seconds that fight was, it felt like 15, and I just knew that I should aim a little bit higher towards the head, and with the pistol I'm just shooting at them, and they line up, and I'm pretty sure I got a few collateral shots on them. I dropped the guy that kills Jive. I dropped the other guy while just shooting the whole time, and I've hit probably 80% of my shots, so that felt really good. And immediately afterwards, I just have to yell like with testosterone, and I yell straight into the TeamSpeak mic, and my audio must have been louder on TeamSpeak because you guys freaked out. I guess I broke
the shit out of us. I'm like, I'm dead. Oh, what the fuck?
I'm like, rah!
Yo, what happened is we was 3Ping. I was looking over the wall. Disclaimer, everybody that knows me from Call of Duty and Battlefield, I'm a good player, blah, blah, blah. DayZ, no. I fucking suck at DayZ. But anyway, I'm looking over this wall, and I got like a piece of shit gun anyway, so I want to be the lookout guy. So I'm looking over the wall, 3Ping, you can see over, and then like they like desync, and then I'm just dead. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did they go? And then I just die. And then after that, I heard, whoa! So I didn't even see what happened. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happened on your screen.
Oh man, it was one of my best DayZ moments. Just because they're like 2 fully geared guys, and I did have an upgraded pistol, but it's still just a pistol. So DayZ right now is getting really good, and
it's a very good game.
I'm looking forward to the Patreon DayZ server and events that we do on that when we get it done.
And today I was streaming DayZ earlier, and I got a Vybor spawn. So you ever get that spawn?
When you're naked?
Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell going on? And everybody in the chat, you're in Vybor, you spawn like that. So I got no shoe, not naked, but like I have my tighty whities on and a t-shirt. So I'm running up barefooted, and I'm like, "What the fuck? None of this looks familiar. Like I don't know my way around. Like if I spawn in Baronzino, I don't know where I'm at. If I spawn in Electro, I might know where I'm at because that's like our hangout. But anyway, I get a truck. You know, I get looted and all that. I get a truck, right? I'm going down, trying to go all the way back to like Shovo or wherever so I can log out and go to another server with my friends while we have a truck. So I get sniped. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm unconscious. So I'm just waiting it out. And these guys are running around and stuff. And then I wake up. Like, wow, I wake up, I regain consciousness, and then I pull off. They ain't turned the truck off or anything. They ain't shoot me in my head or anything to kill me. I pull off, but I'm still bleeding. So I spawned naked, so I don't have any rags or anything. So like later on down the road, I pass out and die. I'm like, fuck!
I was
Like,
watching while that
such a
happened.
great video.
Because you said there was no one on that server too, and you randomly like you're in a little town like
Yeah, like a fucking all the way up north town. I was looting so I could go to a big server. And when I looked, it was like 6 people in the server. What's the chances of that?
that's crazy. Those
And
odds.
it was all the way up north. Like it was far. It was near the airfield somewhere.
DayZ's a good game because like there's always a story. Like you can always tell like a DayZ story, and maybe some people who don't play DayZ aren't as into it, but I love DayZ for the storytelling.
My only gripe is, of course, everybody's gonna say the frames, the frames. Other than that stuff, I think it should be servers where you can auto not auto respawn, but like auto kill yourself so you could get another spawn. That's my only gripe.
Yeah, because people just run and jump anyways. You might as well.
Yeah, but so yeah, exactly. So just let us kill ourselves and get another spawn.
Well, the reason they quit doing that is because like people would just do that until they got the spawn they wanted.
Yeah.
Why don't they just allow you just to pick the spawn you
What's the
want?
problem with that though? Like,
What you mean?
you know, what's the problem with like saying like, oh well, people kill themselves to get the spawn that they want? Okay, that'll probably make the game more fun.
It would make the game more fun, but as a designer's point of view, you have a lot of your map that's never used, and it feels like your work is wasted.
Well, fucking
Yeah,
make
that's
it
why-
interesting.
that's why I
Fucking make
said
it interesting then, and put shit in it so that it doesn't really matter what spawn you get.
What I
You can-
think
Because the reason they did that is because everybody stayed around the coast and killed people just spawning in. And
No. My point is have a server like certain servers you can spawn where you want. Not where you want, but you know the main spawns are Barry, Electro, like on the coast, like near the water. You pick whatever spawn you want down there, or you kill yourself till you get your spawn down there, and
Here's
you
an
work
idea.
your way up.
Here's the thing that I don't understand is that with like a zombie survivalist type game, the one thing that I would have thought would have been really cool, right? This is Ed's perfect zombie Walking Dead survival game blueprint. Okay, so you got a massive map, right? And it's very like about exploration, finding resources, all that kind of stuff. But there are camps littered throughout the fucking map, right? And you spawn inside the camp and you can pick which camp you want to spawn in. And depending on whose server it is, the game is built around the social tribalism that people love about those games, right? Getting in teams, you know, running together, all that kind of stuff. So sort of like guilds. So almost like World of Warcraft. You get in a guild, you spawn in this camp. This camp is controlled by that guild. And then you'd get like people trying to take over your camp, and if they came and killed everyone that was in there, they took over that camp, and etc. etc. I'd be like, that would be a game I'd be much more interested in playing.
you're describing kind of Wasteland, Armor 3 Wasteland, and Armor 2 Wasteland, and Breaking Point. They both have
Yeah.
elements like that. So Arma, like, the thing is, the zombies don't even matter. We were talking about this early in our stream, that the zombies are either broken or out of the game. Like,
Yeah, they're annoying. They're just like,
if they're not even in they're not in experimental right now, and I like that. I like that. I wish the zombies would either be really good, which no game has really made the zombies good. We talked about this on H1C1.
Yeah.
There's either 10,000 come in, they're too fast, they're they're not a threat.
they're so fucking fast. The zombies on Daisy are a threat if they see you. Period.
You have to take care of them. But then
Like,
they're they're just too OP sometimes because they can just hit you through walls and
yeah, they
see you
come through the
across.
steps.
You shoot your gun at a zombie, another one spawns already aggroed on you because you shot. There's always something messed up with the Daisy zombies.
That's why I said my gripe, other than like the frames. I was meaning like other than the brokenness, like the spawns are fucking.
But I
dumb.
think the root of those games, the root of why they're fun, like we talk about DayZ quite a lot on this podcast, and like I really want to like it, right? And I really want to play it in that kind of like PvP you're playing with your friends, like we did in the early streams and stuff. And I really want to like the game. It's just that the barrier between me and the experience I want to have is still really wide. So make the game about what people want to do with that game. What do people want to do? They want to run around in teams, maybe kill a few people, maybe have a few tense standoffs, have people shouting at each other through the comms and all that kind of stuff. Build the game around that, and then let the zombies and the survivalist part of it be the backdrop of which that game is the main experience. The main experience is like PvP, exploratory, like resource management, all that kind of stuff. Like that's what people want to do. And then the zombies can just be a backdrop, and you can make them threatening or non-threatening, and that way you could have like camp building, and you could have like larger scale conflicts that I think people would really like. Because everyone I know that likes DayZ also likes zombie culture, like yourself, White Boy. Like you like Walking Dead. What's The Walking Dead about now? Humans versus humans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? The zombies aren't really that interesting. Right, because after the first season, you get over right, we're in the zombie apocalypse. Okay, then.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, the zombies in The Walking Dead are always getting better and better. They're doing a really good job of. They're still relevant. Not so much anymore. I mean, they got the walls, but there's always a moment where the music gets intense and they almost die, but they escape it. But I haven't got my DayZ experience that I've wanted until like this weekend. Like, yes, we had some good moments, but it hasn't really been squad play and like call outs and like we literally ran this city
Town. Yeah,
for a
we
long time.
We ran Electro, man.
It was
We
pretty
run
fun.
Electro.
And you guys are smiling, and like you're detailing these stories that make you happy, and I'm like,
It finally
that's-
got good.
yeah, that's what the design should be.
And
centered
I also
around.
want to say, I think I disagree. I think they should just focus on what they've been doing, and then eventually let the modders make whatever they want, because a modder will make the perfect experience that you're explaining with the
I know what
bases
you
and
mean.
stuff. But they are implementing bases and stuff little by little. There's like persistence and barrels and tents you can make and camps.
I'm gonna stick with my original thesis on DayZ, that it's never going to be finished, and enjoy what you got right now.
I just want, and it's bad that 30 frames per second.
It's going to be It's going to be interesting when the class action lawsuit comes through. That's what DayZ's going to be interesting about.
What you
Are
mean?
they bringing a lawsuit?
There's not a lawsuit right now, but as a person that has a brain that works, I'm going to see people get together and file a class action lawsuit when they shut down DayZ, when it never makes it out of alpha.
Well, they're
Eventually-
in a pretty
eventually-
solid path. They've like said everything they want to get out of alpha, and they like documented it, and they're following that roadmap pretty fast. They didn't really get weather in there so far, but everything they said they're doing.
You ain't see the snow?
No, there's snow.
Yeah.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, it's snowing. It's snowing.
You see one snow.
experimental.
You see one snowflake every like
Motherfucker, look here. Grand Theft Auto takes 10 years to make. Fucking DayZ shouldn't be like on a Grand Theft Auto's level in the times it takes to beat the production.
Well, Grand Theft Auto is like 1/8 the size of DayZ's map, I think.
Yeah, but
They-
1/8, that doesn't mean fuck when half the people don't use half that map.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
but it's there.
I want to point this out. Let me point this motherfucking out. Let me do this. DayZ mod. One single, numero uno, one motherfucker created an entire different map on DayZ mod that people could play on the servers. There was an entirely different wasteland. And you're
Yeah.
trying to tell me a team that's backed by Patreon, that's backed by alpha sales, that's backed by companies, can't get this motherfucker out in 2 years? When they're copying over a game from the fucking mod. They used the same fucking map. They didn't have to create a new one.
Yeah, I wish they used the Armor 3 engine
Armor 3
instead of
looks
the
good.
instead of the Armor
Instead-
2.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. It's what it is. It's terrible.
It can
And
be fun though. I will concede this. Like I've been fairly vocal in my criticism of it, but I can understand why some people like it and want to play it. Like I can. It's not exactly like my thing, but I get your point, Jordan. I know you're like
People
fuck
loved Hitler too. There were people in the world that thought Hitler was a great guy.
Fuck Hitler. Just letting,
You
just
know,
throwing that out
I'm
there.
not going that out there. It's they should be punished for what they're doing, and it's like they're so placid about their information they give you out to the community.
I wouldn't mind something coming up so that it could speed them up to really.
This
getting
game
on
should
their
not
A
still be an
game.
alpha. It should not be an alpha at this point.
Well, yes, it should. I think it
Nah,
obviously should
I don't
because
think it
they,
still should be
they,
an
they
alpha.
keep on. Alpha is when they add things to the game, and Daisy is not done by any standard right now.
I was in the Battlefield 3 alpha. Like I was in the Battlefield 3 alpha. It was a closed alpha, and there were sections of the map that you could fall fucking through. That's how unfinished this game was. In 6 months' time, 6 fucking months, there was a fresh, brand new game sitting there on my fucking desk, ready to play without any of the bugs.
But Battlefield's just compared to Daisy, Battlefield's a little game, a small
think-
game.
Yeah,
Not
I
as
think
massive.
I think the lesson of DayZ is that there are games that are like more ambitious for the generation that they occur in to be able to fulfill. I think DayZ is very ambitious, and I think it's limited by the number of people that can work on it, the number of people that were originally dedicated to the project and then since left and are making some
Fuck
other game.
you, Dean Hall.
Yeah, fuck Dean Hall, fucking hipster, fucking dev. You
I
cunt.
claim Mount Everest.
Yeah, I'll go on the fucking E3 PC
At the
fucking
top of-
presentation and say, you know what, Steam refunds are really good, but they're also really bad. I'm like, fuck off, mate. Like, you know. Anyway, I've had my Dean Hall rant before. The thing that I just want it finished for the people that love that shit. Anyway, moving on.
Let's
Do you know
move
what
on.
is? Do you know what is interesting? After all the shit that I've given the executives at Microsoft, after everything that I've said about them fucking everything up,
What the hell was that?
there were 2 articles today that really intrigued me. One is that the Xbox One, at some point, they're looking to have full mouse and keyboard support on the Xbox One. And 2, rather disappointingly, the Treyarch devs have confirmed that they're not planning on having PC and Xbox crossplay. So that's not going to happen.
I knew
They're
that
not-
wasn't going to happen.
They're not planning to do that. Now, I have talked an incredible amount of shit about the people at Microsoft. And it would be funny to me if they were the first people. Like, think about it this way, right? So we got the Xbox One. It's a piece of shit. It's ugly. It comes with a Kinect. Right? Whatever. I don't like the controller. Whatever. Right? So they went from the 360, which is a fucking hype machine to have, and then the Xbox One is a complete underwhelming fucking stale fart of a console, right?
And then they got Xbox One in Japan, which sold like what, 2 copies?
Yeah, like 5 units or something. But
They sold 100, man.
But I always said my main criticism of them was that they lacked vision, right? The decisions being made were being made by people who don't understand gaming, don't understand what gamers want, etc., etc. Now, all sorts of weird shit's coming out where they're like, the Xbox One will have Windows 10. There'll be streaming between the Xbox, game streaming between the Xbox One and a Windows 10 PC. Mouse and keyboard is going to start being enabled if you want to play your PC games on Windows on your Xbox One. Why you'd ever want to do that, I have no idea. But anyway, that's not the issue here, Donnie. But now it's like, are they starting to say that Windows 10 will be the gaming platform and Xbox is just one of the hardware configurations that you can use? I'm thinking long-term thinking. Is that what they're thinking as well? Because if they are, they're much more in line with what I would think was a good idea for themselves and the industry, and much less like this is the Xbox E3, let's watch baseball, right? So they're much less stupid morons, and now they're appearing to me like, are they thinking the same way as me? Are they looking to make later on down the line, like the Xbox One is the entry-level platform for Windows 10 gaming? Obviously, if you want a Windows 10 PC and you build your own custom rig, you can do that too. But for those that just want the console experience with all the added bonuses of PC gaming, the Xbox One is what you're going to get. And if that is the case, then there is someone there that has proper vision about what the fuck to do with their company.
You know what'd be cool? What? I could take my Xbox game, put it in my CD drive, and play them on Windows 10.
You won't be able to do that, but if they're installed on your Xbox One, you will be able to play them on your Windows 10 PC.
I'm just saying, it seems like they'd be coding. Like, all you have to do is code, like, the Xbox interface into the Windows to read. It comes on DVDs.
Well, there was a prototype back in the day. People might not know this, but there was a prototype PlayStation Drive, right? So it was essentially just a CD-ROM drive that allowed you to play one games on PC. In that far ago, like PlayStation 1 we're talking about.
Yeah, it is breaking up a little bit for me as well, but I could understand. I could understand pretty well. I think Xbox needs to make this move if they want to stay relevant versus PS4, because they're not going to make it in the console world. Maybe this will help a lot. I mean, PC is the biggest gaming platform.
Another thing, I think the COD thing, the cross-platform, I think they didn't make that happen because Xbox isn't the contractual, they don't care about their community that much anymore because PlayStation has the contract. If Xbox still had the contract, I think they would have tried their hardest to make those mesh,
I'm on the fence right now. Like, I've been playing mainly PC recently, but like, I would love to have a good trophy system back in place, like an Xbox Live. And like, if I could use all my other Xbox games, Xbox One games, play on my PC and use my PC's graphics card to play them up to the spec that the PS4 would do them, that would be the way to go.
That would be great.
I'm just thinking. Community. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think long term, I'm not saying consoles are going to die, but I think that as PC parts come lower and lower in price and people become more accustomed to building their own machines, which they are, that is happening more now than it ever has done before. I think we're going to see Windows 10 becoming the focus, gaming on Windows 10. Yeah. And the Xbox will be a part of that instead of the other way around, if you see what I mean.
It would be nice if there wasn't even a PC anymore. What if there was just the Xbox One? When they said Xbox One, they said the one thing that you need for your TV, for your Netflix, for your gaming, for your MP3s, for everything. That seems where it should go.
Let me ask this. Windows 10 is coming out in 6 days. Do they charge you a year afterwards? Like, what is the deal with it? Like I've got mine reserved, but I'm scared to update because I don't want to get charged for Windows a year from now.
No. So you get to upgrade for free, but if you want to do fresh installations, you have to pay. That's the
What
deal.
if you got pirated Windows 8?
Probably not.
If they sent you an email,
Bill Gates is coming for you.
you
I
got
don't know.
if you pirated your Windows 8, you didn't probably register it, and even if you
Yeah, I
did
didn't.
register it, it's in somebody else's name, so they would have got the email.
Yeah, I'm
So you wouldn't be
pirated.
able. So they would have emailed you like, here, you can upgrade to Windows 10 because you're
Pirate.
registered. So
Yeah,
you,
everything I
I
got is
wouldn't
pirated.
suggest upgrading immediately. Like that. That's like buying a console immediately. A brand new console immediately. It's never a
Well,
good idea.
I was there holding on to this hard drive because I haven't installed my new hard drives yet. And
Yeah.
like, if I'm going to install Windows 10, I want to do it on those hard drives.
If that will count as a fresh install, it will only count for
Yeah, that's what I'm
as
saying. I can
free.
install Windows 7 and then upgrade my Windows 7 on the new hard drives to 10.
Yeah,
I wonder if should I buy Windows 8?
just Windows 10's out soon, dude. Just buy Windows 10.
Yeah, like what I was gonna say, would it be like a price difference?
It'd be like
Because
130
they are
bucks.
giving it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I would wait, Jive. I would wait 2 months and then buy Windows 10 if I were you. That's what I plan on doing. I plan on doing like a fresh install on my gaming rig. Like, because if you upgrade to Windows 10, DirectX 12, all the drivers for your video cards and everything will still be in beta, and they won't be very good. So, like in 2 months' time, they'll have patched it enough so that it works properly.
DirectX 12.
Yeah.
You talking about the thing that they were talking about will make Xbox One run so much better?
Yeah,
DirectX.
a lot of the current NVIDIA hardware, like the 980s, the 970s, all of those cards will get a significant performance boost with DirectX 12 because they're built for that technology. They're built to the spec that the planned spec of DirectX 12, even though then it's not currently out. So the Xbox One could see a significant performance increase.
But it
Alright.
won't. Sorry, but it won't be much. I don't
Alright,
care
let-
what anybody.
Yeah,
says.
it won't be that much.
Let's talk about some stuff that's not actually gaming for a little bit before we.
Sure.
So we're getting close into the show now. Ashley Madison. Ashley Madison is a website that recently got hacked, and it gave up 37 million people's
Oh God.
basically
Info.
credit cards, information, things like that. The thing about Ashley Madison is it's a dating website for people that are married.
But it's an affair.
Oh,
It's an affair site, right?
It's an affair site. The tagline is "Life is short, have an affair."
Me and Kelly went walking at this like national park that I wanted to go for a while, and we took a trail into like the woods, and then it got really muddy really quick. I had these new shoes on, and they got so muddy. It was ridiculous. Like we were in the forest. It was nice at first to get out of the house and into nature. But then we're walking in the forest and there's bugs stabbing us, and we're so deep in the forest that I think I'm lost. I don't think I'm gonna get out of it. That's 20. All right, Okay, we'll keep this going. I'll start with our my little story about us walking in the forest. We do have our water bottles for the chugging challenge. Wings wants to prove the Nalgene bottle helps you
The
drink
Nalgene.
faster.
Nalgene.
Nalgene.
Nalgene, not A. Nalgene. I made that mistake last time. I thought it was Algene.
Yeah, so basically me and Kelly go for this nice walk, and it turns into us being lost in the forest, and the trail is just full of mud, and my shoes get ruined, but I washed them in the shower.
Did we explain to the people that we had some technical difficulties? That's why the subject just changed.
Yeah, okay, my internet was fucking up, so.
Did you start finding just like pages in the middle of the forest for no reason, just like nailed to a tree?
I did
Uh-oh.
I did find a baby pacifier, which I don't know what that was about, but
A baby pacifier.
it was in the middle of the forest. There was deer tracks, probably poison ivy. You ever walk through the forest? This is the worst feeling, or just walk in general, and then you get that spider web on your like face,
Oh, it's horrible.
Like
and the
a-
fucking kamikaze mosquitoes that they just go straight for your eardrum like it's your weak point in your. I don't know. The bugs always land in my ear. It seems like.
It takes a
had
very
that problem.
high concentration of mosquitoes for them to bite me.
Yeah, I have a rarer blood type, so they don't like my blood. Doesn't taste very nice, apparently. I went on a holiday somewhere like with a big bunch of lads. Pause.
Definitely.
For a terrible holiday that British teenagers go on and they just drink a lot and try and chat up women as much as possible. And we were sharing rooms, like two of us to a room. And I woke up one morning and on the wall next to my roommate was just like a carpet of mosquitoes. And above my bed was like two. So he got bit to fuck. And I got away with it.
Over there.
Yeah, they tasted me and they were like,
Ew.
My
what the
uncle,
fuck?
my uncle would
He is a
pinch
chump.
the skin where the mosquitoes bit him, and it would like stick the or keep the stinger in there and keep sucking, and eventually they would just explode because they couldn't stop sucking because my uncle would pinch his skin and lock them in there, and it was kind of cool. Like the mosquitoes would get
Like he'd
shoved in.
he would like do this number, like pinch the skin.
I don't know if it was pinching.
While
I'm
they're
pretty,
there,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they land and he like takes the skin and pinches their
I'm not
stinger
sure.
in there.
I actually think he spread out the skin. Like pinching it didn't work, but like spreading it out would keep it in. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
it's like a
what technique.
valve. It's like a valve. So you lock the valve on open, so the blood just gushes in there, and they just like fill up with blood and then just burst.
I would also run over lightning bugs with my skateboard as a kid. I just wanted to confess that.
I miss lightning bugs. We used to have them around here, but then they cleared some trees, like a forest deforestation, and now they're gone.
They're up right now. It's cool. I hit one with my car yesterday. It was awesome. Like I say "bat" when I hit bugs, and we used to live in like this forest when I rented a house for a year, and every time I was in the driveway, I would just hit hundreds of bugs. My Jeep. I finally another thing I did this week. I washed my car for the first time ever since I got it in 2011.
Ever? Like literally the first time?
Yep, first time. I mean, I would keep it out in the rain to wash it, but there's still throw up on the side of the Jeep. But
I am proud of you, white boy.
throw up. Whose throw up is it?
my throw up. I threw up like 5 times driving that Jeep.
Is it on the? Is it out the window
Yeah,
on the
out the
driver's
side.
side?
Or you happen to be like drinking and driving while you're throwing up?
No, I had some pizza from I had some 7th Street Pizza Hut that they did not they did not cook it. I tried to rip it up and like out of the cuts, and it just like fell in half, and it was like mushy, and I still ate it. That was bad. And I don't know. One day I was I didn't drink too much, but I was drinking, and I threw up. I mean, I don't go anywhere. I never drink and drive just because I just stay in my house.
Yeah, don't incriminate yourself.
You
on
drink
that.
and sit. You got caught drinking and sitting, sir. How do you plead?
Well, technically, if you're in your car in the driver's seat and you're drunk, even if the car's not on, they'll still hit you with a DUI.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
I ain't heard it. I know that for a fact.
Oh,
I ain't never got drink. I don't drink, but like
Oh.
I know somebody who did get hit like that.
damn, that's fucked up.
He was sitting in his driveway drinking.
His driveway?
Yeah.
Whoa. Why would they come up in his driveway?
They see him sitting in the car drinking.
That's not that out of order. If they see you drinking in a car, like what are they supposed to think?
Well, the car's not on.
But
You're
in
you're
his
a driveway.
driveway?
What if he just got back? But you're not breaking the law at that point.
Well, what was happening was like he was a recovering alcoholic and he was drinking behind his wife's back.
Did they know him?
No, it was the cop had just been coming along, but like he was outside trying to get his drink on before he went in the house after he got off work. And the
Speaking
cop-
of that,
That sucks.
this is just like from some random Twitter account. There's probably an ad, but Google Maps found a husband cheating on his he was quitting. He was supposed to be quitting smoking, but Google Maps found him smoking outside. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's
Yeah, I
funny,
saw
man.
some. You could like look up Google Map fails or something. It's like people getting head and shit on the side, and like fucking a hooker and stuff like that.
Google Map failed. Let's see this.
Yeah,
Did you
I
hear
don't know.
about that girl recently who got caught like at a rodeo in a 3-way, and now she's like a celebrity? Do you know who this girl is?
No, but I want to know.
She got caught like being spit roasted at a rodeo, and now is like gonna get a reality TV show or some crazy shit. And she was like, "I don't have to apologize for anything. I don't feel any shame." And people are like, "Yo,
Wait,
Yo, look
spit roasted?
yeah,
What is
Look at
What does
that?
that
this
mean?
one.
fucked in the mouth and fucked from behind at the same time."
Okay.
So they're like a pig being turned.
I
into a
thought
spit
there was
roast. I
like-
mean, that's a fairly derogatory thing to say, but I mean,
I
that's
thought it was like a bukkake spitting type of thing, but
no.
Oh, that's what it's called, bukkake.
Bukkake's when you come on
I
a girl's
just thought
face.
it was boo cake and shit.
I like
That
Girl
bouquet.
gets all put over. That was fucking amazing.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of my screen names for my first Battlefield name was Bukake Tsunami.
Pause.
Pause. Yeah.
Yeah, back to that Ashley Madison thing. I did see it like while I was Pornhubbing one day, and like Ashley Madison popped up, and I'm like, what the hell is this? But I just X'd it out.
We kind of ruined this comment, but like what I wanted to spin it off of is 37 million people were signed up for Ashley Madison,
Yeah.
and this is a real site designed to cheat on your wife, and they're trying to say the sanctity of marriage is ruined by gay people.
Yeah, but they got a
There's not 37 million gay marriages out there.
no.
Nowhere near.
This website had a billboard in Philly. Now that you brought it up, I'm remembering this website had a billboard in Philly,
They're a publicly traded company. They're worth 200 million.
and they were
Crazy.
outraged though. They were like, "Oh, you're trying to tell people to cheat or something." Let me look it up. They were mad though.
they just had a commercial.
It
that
sounds
was
like
really
girls would be
popular.
mad.
Yeah,
I
of
don't
course.
think guys are going to be mad.
What was the commercial that they just had? Does anyone remember? It was viral just like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
I don't remember that. There's
no.
There's that one commercial, Cougar Life. What is that one? Yeah, that one. I remember that commercial.
Cougar Life.
Yeah, Cougar Life, where basically you sign up to find older woman with money looking for younger guys.
Oh shit, I might do that. She gonna be like, "Motherfucker, you 47. I don't want you."
Yeah.
Yo, did you see that that link I sent with the Google Map
Yeah.
fail? That's
Yeah.
kind of funny.
Yeah, there's one like this guy getting a hand job from this girl, and she's like giving directions at the same time.
What if like that's your like it caught like your mom fall
Yeah.
and shit? Like,
This is
That-
my mom and dad right here before I was conceived.
oh shit, look at this swastika.
I bet you there's
I saw that. That was crazy.
those hackers have so much blackmail potential.
Wow.
38 million cheating people.
That's probably why they did it.
You got a
It's
guy.
not- It's a good target to hack.
Yeah, that's something Anonymous will do. Like, motherfuckers, you guys are wrong. Hack. Yo, that fucking Nazi symbol is crazy.
Oh, you talking about the building that looks like a Nazi symbol?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah, that gotta be on purpose. Like that's just
That looks like
know.
housing projects.
I never seen it. It'll be funny. Well, not funny, but it'll be funny if it was like in a black neighborhood or something.
There's no way you could do that accidentally.
Yeah, it's no way you could do that accidentally. Well, it's possible, but
No, because you designed
There's
bird's eye
blueprints.
views. Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
blueprints because the
that's-
motherfucker rolled this bitch out and it looked like a swastika. Like,
Well-
let's build it this way.
Well, there is a big tree in the middle. Maybe it looked different without that tree like connecting
nah.
it all
it's
together.
Clearly, a swastika.
But it could also be that the photograph has been reversed, and there's no way to tell it. You can't see car number plates. You can't see
Like there's
anything.
some I don't believe. Like there's like the guy like dragging a woman to the water and like you can see the blood trails down the shit.
Oh yeah, the pier
Whoa,
one.
where's that one at?
It's just a little bit further down. It's like this little thing out to like a lake, basically, like a lake.
I was looking for zombie apocalypse like places to shoot videos, and I found a girl doing the backwards crab. That was the coolest thing that I've seen.
In person?
Well, no, in Google Maps. Does anyone do this? Maybe it's my social anxiety that's little overthinking that I do. You ever like look at a place on Google Maps before you go there just to have like just to be a little bit prepared?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause like, well, for me, I was like, "Where's parking at?" I don't know which. I don't know. I freak out about little things like that.
I don't. I go YOLO. Fuck it.
Okay. That's what I
Is
like.
everything okay, like with us? Because you're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like this talking. For
You
me,
good?
you're just
No, I'm
like
like
this.
this the whole time, looking at you, Jive.
yeah, but your mouth's not moving on
Took you
mine.
10 minutes to get home. Google Maps says it takes 8. Where is she?
All right, water drinking contest.
Oh yeah.
Are we
Uh
gonna
oh.
do it?
Let's make sure everybody here.
I
I
did
got
take
20 fluid ounces. I don't want to get criticized this week.
I did
I
take a
don't-
sip
I-
out
I
of this,
know I
but I
can't
filled it back
finish.
up.
I know I can't finish this fucking water bottle.
This is a lot of water for me in one go.
Yeah, I know.
Brad, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Go.
3.
Oh,
Damn, wings. Cheater.
what? Wait.
Go.
Oh, a little came out. It's pretty much done.
Whoa.
I finished
think-
5 more ounces in 30 seconds faster than everybody else.
Not
What?
30 seconds. You did start drinking before everybody else.
I was
So,
confused.
I stopped. Actually, you started drinking for everybody because I didn't. It didn't hit my mouth. I pulled back, and you kept.
Yeah,
going.
I pulled back.
saw
I was-
this.
And then no, you Wings pulled back, and then Eddie pulled back, and then Wings started going, and Eddie pulled back again, and I'm the whole time like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. But
All right,
yeah.
round 2.
I-
Let's try it again.
I can't drink that
right.
much water again. Fuck. Oh,
I'm fucking done.
I'm good. I can do it again.
I think Geordie wins. I think if we're being honest, let's all
Yes.
just be honest here.
I mean, I killed it. I actually had more than everybody too.
Wings is like,
No,
I
I
didn't just
understand.
win, I killed that shit.
I had the
Killed
same.
that cheese.
You had 20 ounces.
Yeah.
Did you finish, Jive?
No, I didn't.
How much you drink, Jive?
I don't know.
You see this
Damn.
new bag challenge? People
This
are
right here shows the difference. I drank 20 ounces to Jive 16, and he only got 8 ounces done at the same time.
Right. We could do push-ups though.
Win. I don't. I think I can get 1 out. it,
Three,
it,
3 is good. Start from there.
I can do 3 of the girly push-ups.
Yeah, that's a good way to start.
I hope this reminds you guys out there to stay hydrated. It is summertime.
Definitely.
Drink
Stay.
some water. If you think you're drinking enough water, drink a little bit more, just in case.
What's the
64
weather
ounces.
where you guys are?
The
Hot
clouds.
as a motherfucker.
Eddie, I know it
it's-
don't get that hot over there.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, you don't know what fucking hot is.
No, not compared to you, but you're used to it. So
No, you don't get used to it. No, that's nothing like that. There's
you've
no
got better air conditioning. Let's
Look
put
at
it that way.
motherfucker. I got in my truck the other day. I cranked that bitch up. I'm like, I'm rolling the windows down to try to get air in the motherfucker. Like
Mhm.
literally, it's hard to breathe. I look at my fucking rearview mirror. The shit says 118.
Damn.
118. So
That's
understand
that shit you
that's
gotta-
what the that's not what the interior of the car is. I'm driving 20 minutes. I should say 104.
You got to do the Olay. Like when you open the door, it's so
104
hot, the heat just
and
comes
humid.
out.
90% humidity at 104 degrees.
Yeah, that's
That's
bad.
crazy. Yeah, that's hot.
Yo, have your interior been so hot that you can't like hold the
Grab the
steering wheel?
Yeah. I've
Yo.
had my interior so hot that I had to change the shift with like an oven mitt.
Yo, yeah. That's true. True
That is a hot
story.
fucking car.
True story. Because
Like,
you don't want to really wait. You just want to get in your car and leave.
it was my
Like,
Ford. I had a Ford. It had like a little chrome like shifter on it.
oh gosh.
So I had to go get an oven mitt to shift the truck.
Does
Oh
that mean like when you're parking, you try and find somewhere with shade?
No, because usually it takes a while for it to get that hot. As long as you're not sitting somewhere like 4 or 5 hours, you should be good because it cools down once you get the wind blowing in it.
yeah, definitely.
You don't want to park out in the sun though. Like if it's a parking lot straight in the sun, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's where I usually am when I come from work. We are in an open parking lot. You know, some trees along the wall, like, but that's a far walk from the bus stop. So I just park closest to the bus stop and then get on the bus, go to work. And then when I come out, my car be hot, like super hot. And I start up, put my windows down. Sometimes I just open the door, stand there for a little while so some air could get in there. Then I start up, put the windows down, and then
It
get
is
some
hot as
air
a
blowing.
motherfucking South Carolina,
It
son.
is hot.
You ever see that picture of Two-Face when he's laying on the hospital bed, like half of his face is like burnt off? That's like if you peek outside.
Yeah.
You know, it's
And
just hot.
I've
I
been
had this-
thinking,
yeah.
like, should I put an air conditioner in this window? Like, that's how hot it's been, like, lately.
Or instead of a fan.
Yeah.
Dude, air conditioners rock.
Yeah.
One of
that's
these bad boys
great.
right here with the auto on it, like, oh yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not fucking with you. I turned my shit off. Let's see if I can share this.
It goes to 66 or 60.
You can't really tell. I can't reach the thing over there. But like, it's 82 right now. I got it down to 70 in less than 15 minutes. Went back up to 82.
Right.
And
Yeah,
like,
that's heat on another level. Yeah, we don't have heat.
it
like
is
that.
9 o'clock at night right now.
That's a
Now-
great invention. the
It'll
air
be 90
conditioner.
degrees before the end of this podcast. I guarantee it.
Does
Don't
it get really cold at night?
No, it is night right now. It's 90. It's 81 degrees.
Didn't I
Going
see
up.
the sunlight outside your window?
There's no sunlight. It's 9 p.m.
What was that? Was your window white or something? It looked like light was coming in.
Oh no, he don't get. He
I
don't
got
get it.
that
That's
light.
the light.
That's
That's
what
the
it was.
sun.
Green screen light.
Now, what do you do when you sleep? Do you have a blanket on? Because I can't sleep without a blanket. But if it's that hot,
Yeah, I regulate. Like I put the blanket on and I take one leg out from under it.
See, this is advanced technique, right? So, like, it gets hot in my room in the summer for me, right? For England, and obviously Zoe's here quite a lot. So 2 people in the bed sometimes, even though it's quite a big bed, like it gets really hot. You really need to learn how to cool and management your body. Like, get your feet out, get one leg almost all the way out, so you don't just completely boil. Oh man.
I find I sweat in my sleep if I don't regulate my body temperature.
Completely boil.
Yeah.
I can't stand like wearing a shirt like this and you like take a nap and like the whole collar of it is like saturated with sweat.
Oof.
Ugh.
I don't know nothing about that, but yeah. Have you ever do you like sleeping with the air conditioner on?
Fan.
Yeah.
Central air with fan on.
I don't have central air, so
You don't got central air?
mm-mm.
What place you live in?
Row homes. You know what a row home is, right?
Mm-mm.
It's like in Philly, there's houses that are just. Where else has row homes? I think Boston do. It's like houses, but they're like next to each other. Let me Google
Oh, they're
it.
called yeah. They're called semi-detached in Britain. They're like rows of houses, right? They're all next to each
Yeah,
other.
there's
And-
no space whatsoever.
Yeah, it's like all they're
no space.
yeah.
So if one burnt down, all of them are going.
And it doesn't work that way because I don't know why or how, but sometimes if the late ass fire department come late, like an hour late, other houses will burn down. But
The connector walls
For the
have got
most
like
part.
flame retardant insulation and stuff. Like they don't
yeah,
shit. Like brick doesn't just
I would
set on
hate
fire.
to live like that because like you couldn't play your music.
Yes, you can.
Well, man, you'd be able to hear it. I can only imagine like if you had your like you sit shit against the wall and you play it and then you get other guy against this wall. It's like, oh.
Like if you got a speaker on the wall, like motherfucker, listen, boom boom, block party.
I got a
super
fucking rant.
speakers, but nah, it's all right.
I hate the people upstairs. I'm pretty sure they're immigrants. They
the
would
people
have
upstairs
where
What
I
do you-
used to live.
Oh,
The people upstairs would always have a Friday fiesta, and it would piss me the fuck off. They would blast their music till 2 a.m. And now I'm glad because Buddy 7th Street is getting revenge. I rent out my old house to Buddy as he's going to college for cheap. And I'm pretty sure he has parties all the time, and he's getting revenge on those motherfuckers. They would keep
yeah,
me
fuck
up.
them.
I mean, I'm currently right now like on the 3rd floor, and it's not like so like where I live is like the building's really old. It's like red brick, but it's really big. It's in like a resort town, so the houses are really big. Back in the Victorian age, they were huge, and they've been split up into like apartments now. And I'm like on the 3rd floor, and this place got like 3 bedrooms, a kitchen, a living room, all that kind of stuff. It's like a big floor space, and like you can hear downstairs and upstairs, like you can really hear them.
Like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, when they walk heavy, you
Walking.
can hear them. Yeah.
You know what the best thing to do is? If you're in a hotel and there's like a couple arguing, just listening to them and mocking them. Me and Kelly did that in Seattle, and it was so fun. It was so
That
fun.
seems fun.
It was so
You
fun.
can't do that if you like live with the people, unless you don't like them. But like if the people live upstairs and you live downstairs and you're mocking somebody every day.
No, I didn't yell like "fuck that bitch." Like we're just listening.
Yeah, in
like,
an apartment. I mean, not an apartment. In a hotel, you can do it. But
no, I wouldn't do that.
Like,
Hey,
you're
I hate to
not-
tell y'all motherfuckers, I'm the wrong motherfucker to live next to and not like me.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got a motherfucker that probably want to kill your ass.
I'll go out there and wash my truck with like the thumpity thump system going every damn day.
Would
I
you,
don't
well,
give-
That's not
well,
too bad.
Oh,
That's
you don't
not
like
too-
my noise? Go
I
out
know
the back.
that's kind of not a bad penalty to face. Wings. I remember. I remember. Yeah. Oh, he's washing the car with a loud system.
Yeah.
I remember we were talking. This is a funny story. I remember we were talking about somebody breaking in somebody's like house or something, right, at work. And then a friend of mine from work said, "Oh man, I wonder what the hell I would do if I catch somebody breaking in my house. I would torture the shit out of them." So I said, "What would you do?" Because it sounded like he was gonna do something crazy to the person. Like he was gonna fucking do something crazy. Do you know what this guy said?
What are you gonna do?
He said, "Yeah, I will tie him up, hang him upside down." I'm like, "Oh shit. Wow. This guy gonna fucking torture the shit out of this guy." This is my reaction. He said, "And pull out a super soaker and wet him up and drench him with the super soaker water gun."
Well, that started off really gangster,
Yeah.
and then went downhill very quickly.
I was
I
there
like-
thinking like I'm gonna find some nails, maybe like some 2mm, like some 2-inch nails, and hammer the nails under the toenails.
Crazy. Yo, everybody, I said, what? I
And then
said,
take a
"Where do
pair
you
of pliers and like use the nail to like pull the toenails off.
Yo, I said, "Where do you live? I'm gonna rob you in summertime." Yo, everybody
Yeah.
started laughing.
No.
Yo,
When did you get waterboarded? And by the way, first, can someone gif Jive? Because he was like this, jerking off his hand, and then he was like, soak 'em. It'd be great.
10-hour edit coming your way, Joe.
Didn't
No,
I went like this.
You're like, I don't know, you're just doing like a jerking.
Ah, yeah, that would be fucked up. If
See, that's
somebody
something
gif it.
I genuinely like just by the nature of the building of my house, like where I live on the third floor, like there's a main door that you have to get through like below me that's like locked and stuff, and the other side is fire exit that's locked off as well with like a really high wall. Like if someone did break into my house, I'd be so surprised that any sort of notion of being completely gangster about it would go out the window. Like I genuinely think if someone broke into my house and I didn't know who it was and they bust the front door open, I would take the heaviest thing I could find and hit them in the head. That I think that is what my instinct would tell me to do.
Definitely.
Is just do something like that and then call the police. Or call the police before I try and hit them in the head. Actually, that's probably what I would do.
Fuck them up first. Because calling the police sometimes. Well, if you got time, like this guy broke in my house and he suddenly tripped and fell and he can't get up. Let me call the police. Like if you got time to call the police, usually you got to react right away. Like,
yeah, that's true. I wonder what I would use in my room as a weapon.
Yeah, right now you have 5 seconds. Someone's breaking in. What do you grab? I got a bottle of whiskey.
I would grab. No. I would grab. This sounds really pathetic, but I would grab a fucking pad and smash them in the head with it.
oh my God, is that an Xbox controller?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a assault rifle right there in that closet.
Yeah, or I might grab a laptop, a heavy laptop, and hit him in the head with it. Like I got this
If
massive.
you got one of them old Dells.
No, I got like a massive like gaming, like Asus.
I would, but
I
I'd be
got
worried
that
about
same
breaking
one.
that because like now you
No,
just
dude,
hurt it
you
yourself.
don't know how heavy this is. This is heavy. Like
I have that one. I'm pretty sure.
Do you?
What
When you
is it?
open, is
Oh,
the
look at-
is the screensaver a picture of the laptop or was
Yeah, it
by
was,
default?
My keyboard's fucking up. Look at that.
Yeah, he's putting like plus minus
Yo!
stars 1,000 times in the
I
chat.
spilled the water on it.
It keeps going.
I spelled juice on my keyboard and it fucking.
Hey, look, it's going right now. Holy shit!
You put a phone number in there?
Like
56 plus.
Yeah, my 9 key is fucked up. It's so sticky. And I
Yo,
took it out.
my enter's real sticky. My shift, my L.
I've never spilled anything in my keyboard.
I don't know how I
spilled
did
water
that.
or something on it just now.
It's
On
still
the wire.
going. I wish I could show the. Wait, I'm gonna show the chat.
Yeah, guys owe it.
Oh, it's gonna be. Oh no, I can't do. Wait, can I? No,
Hold on.
it'll show your
I
names.
got one.
How would I fix this, Eddie?
It keeps
You would put it in. Do you have an airing cupboard in your house?
Well, I'm not gonna take it out. I mean, it's going to have to dry.
I'm trying to scroll up and go to the top, but Winx is entering messages faster than I can scroll up.
There you go. I got one. What? Hey, did you just hear it? It was like. "Dorp, dorp, dorp."
I hate those noises, man. Fuck. Whip.
Yeah,
the
here,
sticky
here it
key.
is.
No. The Skype new text.
Oh.
Whip.
Put it in the chat. Look at my little message compared to Wings.
You better grab that quick before Geordie's keyboard goes.
No, I got it. All right, just some technical errors here at the end. Let's get into some. Oh, Winx usually does the Patreon messages.
Have I dropped?
No, you're
you're
still
good.
here. I'm just
Like
not.
my Skype is like crashing right now. It's not responding.
You're like 100%. Can you hear us?
Yeah, you're.
I can hear you. Yeah. Hold up.
Oh.
Quit.
You're going back.
Your keyboard.
My keyboard is like crashing Skype because it's putting messages in so fast.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
100%.
so you can't do it, Geordie. So, White Boy, do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll post. All right.
Wings, can you see us perfectly?
No, I can't see. Yeah, I can see you. Yeah.
My woes. All right.
Vernon, do you like that song? I like that song a lot.
I don't, but I do like that part.
Drake has a lot of songs. Like started from the bottom. The hook is really good, and then
He
he's
got
like
catchy stuff.
But
Is that
then
who
he-
sings that?
start
I
from
just-
yeah Drake.
No, I'm talking about my woes.
Yeah. But like,
Yeah,
started from the bottom. If you listen to it, he's like talking about renting a car from his uncle or some shit and not giving it back in time for. I don't know.
Yeah, I never really listened to anything, so. But I'm saying I could call like a girl my hoe now, and get away with it because that's a good song. Like that's a catchy.
Wait, it's woes.
It's woes, but you talking about hoes, really?
Okay. Wait, is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Like you're running. I thought it was like people like I think it's wolves actually. Somebody said it was wolves.
Nah,
He
it's
says it like
hoes.
woes.
My hoes.
Okay.
So he said my woes.
All right.
I'm
Let's get
sitting I'm pulling the keys off my keyboard right now.
With
for
a
anybody
knife?
that's concerned. Yeah.
It's only plus and what is that? Plus and star.
Plus,
Yeah,
minus,
that's the ones
and
I'm
star.
getting.
Plus,
Wait, how do you put a
and
star?
it's always in that same.
Asterisks or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but you have to put Shift 8 to have a star.
No, you don't. There's one on the numerical keyboard
There is? Oh, okay.
next to the minus.
Ah. Look at that.
It's just gone crazy now. Plus, minus, star, plus, 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 plus,
On the-
star,
on the
minus,
right
plus,
hand.
star.
It's not doing it right now.
It looks like you're swearing. That's what it.
All right, let's get to some. There's been a lot of reviews actually. So I don't know if we're gonna try to get to as much as possible. All right, Dwayne Johnson, Donatella Versace, and Mama June. Fuck one, marry one, fight one.
Hold on. Say it again. Say it again.
Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, Mama June, and Donatella Versace.
Oh,
Come on.
God.
Is that
I'm gonna
Versace?
I'm gonna marry Versace. I'm going to fight Mama June.
Are you
What's the
gonna
other
fuck the Rock?
Yeah,
Gonna
might as
You
well.
gotta let The Rock fuck you. Who's Mama June?
I ain't gonna
Nah,
fight
nah,
the
fuck
Rock.
that.
You seen that motherfucker?
No, fuck that. I'm gonna marry The Rock. I'm gonna. I'm gonna kill Mama June and fuck Versace.
Mama June is the girl, the mom from.
Yeah, little boo boo. Yeah.
Yeah.
She deserves to die. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm well aware of
Mama
who she is.
June.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
kill
I just
her.
I just think that The Rock would make an amazing gay
And
guy.
who Versace?
Versace, he does like clothing and stuff.
No, it's
Gianni
not he.
Versace?
No, he's dead. It's the
Donatella?
It's yeah, Donatella. She's hideous, by the way. She looks like a
Oh,
handbag.
it's actually a girl. I was actually talking about. I thought about that guy
Gianni
Versace.
No, he
yeah.
died. He got killed.
So who's this Donatello Versace?
I think it's his sister who now runs the Versace label. She looks like a handbag with giant lips. I'm not joking.
Let's see pictures of this. Link it.
Oh, my lord.
definitely. I'll fuck her. No, I'll marry her because she's rich.
Yeah, that's oh
I'll
lord.
marry her. I'll fuck Mama June. I mean,
Oh no.
the fat, funny boot. I think I could
Yeah,
pull
Mama
it
June.
off. And I'll kill the Rock.
I would fight The Rock to get rock bottom from him. I think it would be a great honor.
Hold on. Marry. Hold on.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry. What did I say? I said marry, fuck, and.
You said you
No,
would marry
there's a
Versace.
fight.
Oh, I said
Ah.
fuck. Okay, fuck. Hold up. Fuck, marry, kill.
Are we doing fuck, marry, kill? Or are we doing fight, marry, kill?
Fight, marry, kill.
Oh,
No,
right,
fuck,
okay.
fight, marry.
Hold up. What did I just say? I said I'll fuck. I said I will fuck.
Honey
I said
Boo
I
Boo.
will kill the Rock. I said I will fuck Donna, Honey Boo Boo mom, and I said I'll marry her.
Yeah.
So I said kill, fuck, and marry. So what is it really? Fuck, marry, kill. That's
Fuck,
what I
marry,
just said.
fight.
Fuck, marry, fight. Okay.
Kill and fight, kind of the same thing.
All right, okay. I would fuck Donatella Versace. I would marry The Rock, and I would fight. What's her face?
Yeah,
I'm-
I would
Mama
marry the
June.
Rock. No, I would marry her because she's rich. Donatella Versace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Rock's The Rock, man. He's rich.
Oh, the
Fuck.
Rock rich too.
Yeah.
But he
So
might
I would
want
marry. I
stuff.
would marry The Rock.
He might want some benefits or something.
Yeah, but I
You
think
I'll
don't think
fight The
Donatella
Rock.
Versace?
I'll fight the Rock. I'll marry Donatella Versace, and I will kill.
you'd fight Mama June.
Yeah, I will fight.
I could take Mama Junior in a fight. Come on now.
No,
I
I
would
will
pay to see
fight.
it.
Hold up. This is a confused. I will fight The Rock. What else do I have to do? Marry?
You gotta marry and fuck. So you either gonna fuck Donatello or you gonna fuck June. You gotta marry the other person. June ain't got no fucking money now, so you need to put that out there.
Yeah, I don't have no money, so I will marry Donatella, and I will fight. Oh my god! Pass.
Well, you gotta fuck The Rock.
No, I'll fight The Rock.
You gotta fight all. You gotta
fucking
fight
no
her
dude.
and Mama, or him and Mama.
I'll fight all of them.
I'm marrying Versace. Bam, Mary is out the way. What else
Fuck
I gotta
and
do?
fight.
You gotta fight The Rock, so you gotta fuck
I
June.
will fight The Rock, and I will fuck Mama June.
I'm glad we got that out the way.
Wow.
Now we got Craig Tools. He says, "When I thought the podcast show couldn't get any better, the hosts talk about farts for 45 minutes." They really liked that conversation a lot from last week.
Somebody was bitching about it. I'm like, stop bitching. Like, just skip. If you don't like something, skip
You
a
do
little
it.
further.
You do anything. People will complain about it.
Uh-oh.
Like I said, I got a lot of flack from my fucking Jared Leto's hipster Joker. I was like, fuck that. Not the casting decision, but like the art design of that Joker. Fuck that Joker. And loads of people were like, "You're just a Heath Ledger fanboy. Get over it." I'm like, no, I think Jared Leto could be a really good Joker. I just think tattoos and short hair and like a hipster. No, fuck that.
Yeah, I think the Joker could have like a really cool tattoo, just like one that you've never seen before. That was just like maybe the smiles or something that really crazy that you wouldn't expect a person to have.
Or like let him go get a tattoo in the middle of the movie or something. Some twist.
But metal teeth? Come on, man.
Yeah, the gold caps.
Yeah. Like, come on. Like you're just trying to be like, what do young people like? Well, they like hip hop culture, so let's make not that I have a problem with hip hop culture at all. Yeah, but like the Joker, come on, man.
All right, we have Jake. He says, "Who is your favorite streamer besides like your friends and stuff?"
Mine is APL Fisher.
Does he do a good stream? I know he plays a lot of CS:GO, so like
Yeah, he does do a great. He doesn't just play CS:GO. He was playing the Resident Evils with KD Zen this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I watch him on the KB Mod podcast.
Yeah, his streams are really great.
He's really good on that. He was really good on Machinima too. He was
fucking hilarious on Inbox.
Other than you guys, it's definitely he's a friend also, Moho right now. Like I sit there and watch like I watch hours of his streams. Like and the crazy thing is I could just get on my PC and be like, yo, let's play together. Like, you know, I could like game with him if I want, but I just watch. You know, other than you guys, like when you guys pop up, Wings is streaming. Like I watch you guys also, but like other than y'all, Moho, definitely right now.
I like Blade, especially his drunk streams. I like watching his drunk streams.
Oh yeah, see that's a tough. Yo, Blade fucking live streams like that shit. Not Twitch. I'm talking about that other site that Keemstar got a little deal with.
Stream Me.
Yo, his streams are all that, man.
He stopped drinking actually. He said,
"What?"
Is he?
Well, he said I gave him a raid. I've been doing that a lot lately. I've been raiding.
We gotta
people
get
on
Blade
Twitch.
on here also. We got some good people lined up.
Blade
Y'all
said
gonna
he's down. I'm pretty sure he said he's down.
Blade down.
And he'll be a good guest too.
Definitely. I love people with personalities. Yo, you still what do you hate?
It's this thing, this bullshit right here. You know, there's like a.
Yo, your button came off?
I had to take it off because it was fucking up, and I had to clean it.
Only on the podcast.
And there's a motherfucking light. Look, there's a motherfucking light there, and I can't see.
Oh, that's gonna be annoying if you can't put that.
There's a motherfucking light there, and I can't see the like little ignition. The lights there.
Wings is talking about a clip that connects his keys to his keyboard.
Wings, what streamer do you watch apart from us? Who's your favorite streamer?
I don't want to get his name wrong. Let me look. It's Lord something. Like, I don't watch
Phantom Lord.
No. I don't watch a whole...
I like Phantom Lord. He gambles.
Lord Jamal will live long, 'cause I give strong blows to the heads of my foes. That's Punk's
With
jump
my
up and get
woes.
beat down. My woe!
Hey. I also like watching a stream called Bigfoot Watch. It's basically a camera in a forest looking for Bigfoot.
Oh,
And
God.
that motherfucker don't exist.
No, that's just an idea I had. I wanted to pitch it to see if anyone was interested in it.
My boy, Texas, he goes fishing and shit all the time.
On stream?
He I told him to sign up with Stream Me, and then he got a little account. So
I wanted to do
looking
that.
forward to do that.
I mean, I've been watching a lot of streamers lately. I like a
Lord
lot of-
Rage.
What does he play?
Resident Evil mainly.
Okay. All right, let's get into another.
Who's yours? Did you tell us?
Me?
Yeah.
I said a few people. I
Yeah.
said I like Phantom Lord when he's gambling.
Oh, okay.
I like my boy Dasmedi. He's pretty good playing blackjack. I just like watching him so I don't gamble. I love people who play slot machines because I know slot machines are evil and you gotta lose money, but they're just so fun to look and click.
I gotta catch some of Iron Texas's streams though. He's fishing. I don't know how y'all do it. They catch the fish, then they throw it back. Man, I'm eating the motherfucker.
I don't eat fish.
Fish is great. Like soon as we're done, I'm going to warm up my food that I got waiting for me.
I'm probably gonna
Tilapia.
sit here for another 45 minutes trying to get this fucking key back on this motherfucker right here.
Oh,
like
man.
I have these fat fucking fingers. Like look at this. These fingers are like fucking assholes. They're not like for like putting shit like this.
These fingers are for fucking assholes? Okay.
You see that going on?
We have Teddy Lawler. He said, "What up, guys? I've been enjoying the podcast
Teddy's a
show
fucking
since
bitch.
episode 1. I've been watching Wings and White Boys since Black Ops 1, and through the podcast show, it introduced me to Jive and Eddie.
What up?
Which, by the way, are two hosts that kick ass. But seriously, you four make a great show, and I look forward to every week. I've been started watching your streams since the show started. My username is Mr. JK Health. Fun fact, I live 20 minutes away from Wings in the Myrtle Beach area, and I need to visit. LOL. Anyways, my age-old philosophical.
Philosophical.
There it goes.
Philosophical?
Yeah.
I couldn't read. For you guys, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
The chicken.
I think the chicken happened, like, there's things that were similar to a chicken before a chicken that always laid eggs. So I want to say the egg came. Like, the egg is a very, like, a concept that goes back before a chicken was a life form.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
The chicken evolved. White boy's right. It would be the egg. The egg, because like it would be a slow process from another animal.
No, think about it logically. The organism would have to exist. It would have a
Good
different
podcast.
reproductive system, right? It would reproduce through another way,
I'm still on.
and then the reproductive system would change as the organism changed. The organism would come first.
So this isn't just a chicken we're talking about. This is just like what came
Yeah.
first, a living thing or the thing that birthed that living
Yeah,
thing?
the living thing.
Yeah.
Because
well,
it would start right at the beginning with single cell organisms that just reproduce by dividing. And then as the organisms became more complex, they would come up with more complex ways to reproduce.
But what if technically wouldn't the organism come from a water atom, a fuckboy molecule, and that could be considered
Fuck boy molecule.
and that could be
Is
considered
that a
the
new
egg?
one that's yet to be discovered?
I
Like,
mean, That's where we all come from. Mostly you fucking commenters.
Yeah.
No, my comments have been better ever since I've put them back on.
I don't feel right.
Yeah, I don't know what came first. I have no clue.
I'm gonna say chicken.
I never
It's
thought about
scientifically
it.
proven that the female of every species comes first.
Okay.
Like when you're first born, we're all born female, and during the process of birth, that you actually become a male inside the mother's womb when you're forming.
I was always a male.
Technically not.
I
Technically,
was
you start out as
always
female.
a male, Wings.
We're all transgender.
You have nipples. Why do you have nipples?
You can be
Jive?
upset all you want, Jai, but it's scientifically proven that females
You
are the
could be
basis.
upset all you want.
It's scientifically proven that females are the basis of the species.
so
That's the reason
homophobic.
we have nipples.
Yo! That
Don't
was
get
an
me bent.
authentic titty. What the hell was that?
As a nipple.
You pulled an authentic titty out real quick.
Damn.
It's a male one. It won't matter.
Yo, somebody said I wasn't homophobic enough the last podcast. I'm like, what?
All right, we have. I don't know. So I was reading comments, and then I expanded this comment, and I said David Martinez left the last one, I think, and I kind of lost track. I'm not sure who asked any of these comments to be. This is why Wings reads the Patreon. I just fuck it all up. But David Martinez did say this one. Been a fan since the cop shooting and napalm shows. They're all amazing. So are the host. The question, in a recent episode, Eddie said there is nothing in the world that he wouldn't do for Zoe, but on Lake Comp he said atheism or antiism? Wait, he is an atheist. Atheist. Okay, he's an atheist.
No, I'm an anti-theist.
Anti-theist.
The question is, are you fundamentalist or not?
Jesus Christ, all these fucking words.
All these ists.
Anti-
White boy, they're out to get you.
So for, wait, and Eddie, wait. So for and Eddie and maybe Jordy, would you leave Zoe or a perfect girl just because of her religious beliefs?
No.
This is going to church every week. Okay.
If she was like,
if she
was-
force them on you.
Yeah, if she was like, come to church or I'm not fucking you, then it's over.
I'm-
I mean, going to church isn't that bad. It's not as bad as
Dude, I
people
can't stand it.
make it out to be. But like, I'm not gonna go there and be like, yeah, I believe all this shit just because I want to be with you. No, I mean, like, as long as we're on the same page.
That's your partner asking you to lie to them, essentially, over and over again, and I'm not down with that.
Or like they're trying to convert you or something. That process would be.
Yeah, it's just like, but that is never going to happen. So you're self-defeating.
I'm sorry if I read that wrong, David, or I messed it up a little bit. But
I can type any number you guys want now.
6'9".
You got all the
I can
numbers,
see,
Johnny.
I can see people waiting. They heard their name. This is from John Williams. He's like, yes, my question. And then you just reading some other shit that didn't have anything to do with it. They were like, what?
That's
What
not
the
my
hell?
question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, white boy.
I'll read a
You
few
want me
more
to-
because I'm
you want me to
messed
take
up.
over?
Yeah, sure. Wait, David says when the podcast does a fan meetup event, where are the places that you would like to go? He says, I know you mentioned places like Mardi Gras and big cities, but there are so many other things you can do in the best country in the world. Sorry for the misspellings and improper grammar. Okay, there we go. Thank you for covering me right there, David.
David coming in clutch.
That's not atheism. That's anti-theism that
Yeah.
White Boy was trying to say.
That's what he said.
No, but he put the ants in top, and then there's like an I that connects.
Well, he
with the-
did spell it wrong. Like that would literally be a space there.
Okay, I'm.
Like for anti.
Yeah, anti-theist.
I think one thing that I wanted to do, and I'm not sure if we would do this, but I think it'd be really cool. And I did this once before, and it was really fun. Having a fan meetup for like a zombie video, so you guys are like background zombies, and like me and all the guys are trying to survive the apocalypse, and maybe some of you guys could help out with something like that. That would be cool.
really cool.
And then
That'd be cool as long as you hang out with them afterwards. Like you
oh yeah,
gotta
for sure.
something like that. You gotta go to like a Chili's or something to like just chill.
Oh yeah, what we did
Chili
is
chill.
like me and Julio and Buddy would film, and then like there's this kid and his grandpa there, and they would give like advice and give like, oh, maybe you should do this and that, and then we would just like free ball and laugh about the improv that we would do. And
It's like one of the things I always found odd is like a lot of people don't like hanging out with like the people that watch their videos, like the core of their base. Like I always enjoyed it. Even when I was a bitter motherfucker from like 4 or 5 years back, I still enjoyed hanging out with people. Like the whole process that this person, this
Way
person,
back.
I've never met before. I've affected his life, and he has made efforts to seek me out, and it blows my mind. Like
I
it's
think that's
literally
cool also,
yeah.
to be honest.
I would find if the only problem with that is when I would find, like, especially with the kind of content that I used to make and I still make, I find I get this a lot. I get people asking me about sensitive issues to them that are obviously like really personal issues about some of the experiences I've had in my life and the stories that I've told. And I get people asking for advice quite a lot. And it's not the people that I find uncomfortable. It's not the human interaction. It's you're looking to me for advice and I'm not a health professional. So
You can't. We've had this discussion. You can't say it that way. You coming up in a world where when you have a baby, you're not going to be a health professional to that baby, but he's still going to look up to you for answers in life.
True,
and guidance.
true. And
that's what they're asking. They're not asking for advice. They're asking for guidance. They're not asking you to diagnose like a tumor on their back. They're asking you like, what should I do? Because they look at you as a person that they respect, and they really value your opinion. If they didn't, they wouldn't ask you.
True, and I wouldn't. If that person was in front of me, I wouldn't like evade contact and not want to talk to them. Of course, I'd want to hang out with people who like stuff that I do. That's awesome. Like, I don't get that either. I don't get like the aloofness. I don't get, because my whole personality is, I'm not an aloof person actually. Like, I might make jokes about it, or I might act that way for comedic effect, but I'm not actually a complete self-important prick. Well, depends what mood you catch me in. But I'm not actually that. So if someone wants to hang out with me and they like my stuff, then that would be fine. I would find like maybe like I was at Eurogamer and Syndicate was there, and Syndicate walked outside to have like a cigarette, and like there were hundreds of kids just swarming this guy, and I was like, I don't know if I could handle that.
yeah,
Like,
I tasted a little bit of that. That's crazy. Like,
But that's cool though,
it
it's
is
to be
cool.
honest.
But like, let me tell you a story. We were at Cheesecake Factory. It was me, Kelly, and Paintball Kitty, and I think she had a friend with her. I'm not sure. And we're just eating there, and this kid just like jumps into the booth, starts hugging me. Oh my God, white boy, blah blah blah. He had sayings that I used to say on his hand, written in pen.
Oh
And
yeah.
I love that. Like that at that point it was cool. It was all good. I was having a good time. I love meeting the fans. But then he was there long enough for the waiter to ask like, "Do you want something to eat?" And there's little weird things that can happen because people like will start freaking out because they do watch us online, but they don't realize that we're just like normal people.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm wearing a monkey get up, and I just went downstairs and dealed blackjack to people online, which is not a normal thing to do. But at the end of the day, we're just like everybody else. And
Like somebody seen me last week, and then they tweeted me, and I'm like, why didn't you say something to me? and he was like, "You was talking to like a chick or something at the airport." I'm seen all the time by people just flying through. So if you're in Philly Airport and you're in like A, B, or C terminal, I'm probably around that area. So even tweet me. But he said, "I seen you and this and that," and I was flying through. He was doing something. I said he was doing something.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Yeah, you were busy." Nah, yo, dude, if you see me
At work, I'm not busy at all. Believe
yeah,
me.
if you see me at work inside, I'm definitely chilling. Say something. Say what up or something. And I will stop talking to the chick. I said, fuck that bitch. That's what I said in the tweet. Like, nah, you're like, just say something.
One of my
It's
favorite
cool.
things, like in my life, is randomly meeting someone that knows me. Just like totally random. I'm out doing what I don't know, whatever, bowling, and someone's like, "Black boy," that's really cool. That's a really great honor, and it happens.
I like when it happens to other people that don't know you're famous, or like somewhat famous, like
Oh,
whatever
what-
it's considered.
I'll tell another story. I was in Canada. This was like at the height of my YouTube fame, and I made a vlog saying I'm going to be at the Toronto downtown mall at this time. This is my only time I'm going to be in Canada. Let's do a big meetup. And I got like, there were so many people around me. Like there was 10 people, at least 10 people thick, 100-degree angle. And then people started coming up to me and started taking pictures because the crowd was saying I was somebody from American Idol and or something. And then it just
random people would that didn't even know who you were.
that was really cool.
That's cool.
That was one of my favorite YouTube moments. But I got so sweaty. There's so much body heat. All right, one more question here. And by the way, I should go back. I think I got everyone's name right. Because, anyways, actually, Wings, you want to do one? Are you good to
I'll
do it?
one.
All right.
Let me get this back up here.
We have someone just posting an Eddie picture. Oh, that show was awesome.
Yeah, remember that?
Actually, you need to do it, white boy, because like my keyboard is really fucking with me right now.
All right, we have. Hi guys, it's Hick Tim. Wings might know me. I'm pretty sure I know Hick Tim too. I think I've seen him in my streams. I just wanted to know. Thank you for giving me something to watch on Friday. Going through some tough times with the girlfriend and stuff. I love and stuff. I love all you guys. Thanks for introducing me to Jive and Eddie. They are both really cool. You all bring your own style to the show, and I really like that. I enjoy the stories and life lessons you guys have. One day, I hope to meet you guys. Maybe on that Patreon trip we can meet up. And thank you for supporting it, Michelle Bray, or is it Michael with 2 L's?
I'm sure it's Michael if he said he's having a problem with.
It's Michelle. Mitchell. It's Mitchell. His name is Mitchell.
Girl?
It's Mitchell.
I'm
it's
not,
Mitchell
never
Gray.
do these. I can't do this anymore.
It's Mitchell.
I'm scared.
Hold on. What's the name?
I'll do them next time. We should. Take
I know it because he always donates to me. Is Mitchell Bray?
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it's Michelle. I'm like,
I can read them, white boy. I'm sorry, my keyboard got fucked up.
No, it's actually kind of funny.
yo, you've been doing surgery for like a little while.
Well, this keyboard costs like $110. You know.
Oh hell yeah!
Razer ain't want to hook us up with a sponsorship yet. What's up, Razer?
Yeah,
What's
man,
up,
like,
Razor?
Yeah, what's up, Razor? Show us some love.
This guy hasn't replied to me, and then my laptop breaks. I don't know. Maybe I got to. I think I have to be just a little bit more annoying, and I know how it is when like graphics people tweet me, and then like they tweet me like 4 times in a row. I don't want to be that guy, but I only did it one time. Maybe I should do 2.
All right, I need help here. I got the pause, break, print screen, and scroll lock key. What order do they go in?
You have to guess it, Wings, for $1
Pause.
million.
Okay,
Hold on. Pause break. Are they to the right?
From
I know
left
where it
to-
is.
From left to right is print screen, scroll lock, pause break from left to right.
Damn,
Oh,
I wanted
okay.
to see if he could get it because he
I
was
couldn't
talking
even
about
find the
the.
keys. I'm looking like, where they at? They up top, to the right, the middle.
That'd be. I wonder how many keys you could get right. That would be a good game.
Just from memory. What, take them all off?
Yeah, that would be a cool game to do once.
I could do most of the alphabet.
Someone should make that game and sell it for 50 cents. Everyone, not everyone, but a few people would play
That
it.
sounds like
once.
it'd be a flash game, dude.
You could sell that shit. Put it on Xbox. All right.
What I'm sort of wondering about is like, why does water make the keys constantly press themselves?
Because it's a conductant, so it is, your keys are essentially switches that they've got a piece of metal in them that connects to another piece of metal, and that electrical signal sends the input registration. So if there's water in between those two keys, it's going to conduct that electricity, so it's going to give you false inputs.
Would something else work, like I don't know, cat hair or
Anything that's conductive would work.
what's actually like metal and water?
Yeah,
Anything
water's
you can get
like metal would be a conductor. Anything that you can, anything that would heat up White Boy.
Okay. Like my
Anything that you
bars.
can heat up.
So if I spit,
Oh, shit. That was good. That was a good one. Bars.
all right, let's get
motherfucking bars.
Let's get to the podcast show, iTunes reviews. Thank you very much, Patreons, again, and I hope you
Thank you,
enjoyed
dudes.
the show early. Now, I do, since our audio issues, I do have to render the video and then upload it, so hopefully I'll get it to Wings in time here. But anyways, White Boy, the goat of YouTube, leaves the iTunes review. We're almost at 300 reviews, which is pretty nice. He says, following White Boy since Black Ops 1, Jive for about a year. I noticed the increase in views lately. Keep on posting. Wings and Eddie are just gangsters as fuck. Tell us about playing with Kobe, and what are your thoughts on the upcoming season of The Walking Dead? I'll just get mine really quick with The Walking Dead. I think the trailer looked alright. I hope it goes where the comic book goes, because it gets really good. But that's all I'm going to say.
I didn't get to see the trailer in Walking Dead. You see it yet, Eddie?
I don't care about The Walking Dead.
Wings, you like Walking Dead?
I'm wondering why the fuck this key right here is sticking, but none of the other ones
God.
are.
What key
But
is
playing,
it?
I didn't play.
It's the
with
asterisk key.
the
You don't need it.
I do need it because it's continually pressing, and like when you're on your internet, it opens the file menu. Like if I click off, it opens up the back menu.
But if you what if you just stab it really hard and just break it, just destroy that?
No, don't do that. That's a terrible piece of
Don't
advice.
do- that's bad.
That's like
You be giving
him
some bad
fixing
advice
his air
sometimes.
conditioner with like one single wire or something.
It was 2 wires.
White Boy DIY is to be avoided. It seems it's a guaranteed recipe for death.
I'm trying to like take my knife and like dig it down into the key and like soak up the water.
Dude, you need to. My honest piece of advice is: straight after the show, unplug it, leave it in a dry place, let
And
it dry
turn
out.
this way.
Yeah, dry it out overnight, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, but I don't have a backup keyboard.
Huh. Take this one.
Yeah, Jive will just email you his keyboard. So Kobe, Jive.
I played against Kobe, not with him. Unless you mean like play with him at the same time, I guess.
Maybe he meant the other way, the sexual way.
Nah, never mean that.
So you played against him at high school level, right?
Played against him in a summer league on a high school level, and he was very good.
Was Kobe from Philly? Or why is he playing in
Yeah, he went to a school called Lower Marion. It's like right outside of Philadelphia, like a suburb.
Okay.
He actually spent a lot of his early life in Italy. 'Cause his
Yeah,
dad
he was
played
born.
it.
His dad was like a Rolling Stone or whatever. his dad was in the NBA and overseas playing ball and stuff like that. So he was like a lot of places, and he knows like fluid other languages fluently. But
Got-
yeah, it was a good experience, you know.
Gotta go get says, just love you all. Can't wait to see where the future takes you. My question is, do you watch any anime?
No.
No.
I used to watch Dragon Ball Z a lot, but I haven't in a long time. I don't know. I like anime. It's cool. I respect it. It's just I like watching like Ray Donovan. I like watching Game of Thrones. Those things. And if I'm not, I'm watching like a stream.
Yeah, if I'm not watching, like, I watch my TV with Zoe, like that, and we watch like series together. Um, if I'm not watching like shows like that with her, I'm playing video games, man, or working, one or the other, or both at the same time.
All right. We have actually Jive 7th Street of Redemption and Eddie. I saw this on the Patreon, but since you double posted, I'm going to read it. I was gonna read it next, but we ran out of Patreon questions. But hey, I guess we can't run out of Patreon. I don't know. I wanted to get to iTunes. Hey guys, just did my first Patreon, and it was for the newest podcast I like. I started off with PK, then got into Joe Rogan's, and recently TPS. I've seen every podcast show, over 150 on Joe Rogan and all PKAs. You guys, as a whole, not just you four gamers that make the podcast, have all changed my life, but I want to say thanks. Also, Wings, I don't know if you remember me, but my gamer tag is Dahlia Killer.
The Dahlia Killer.
Yeah, we played Ghost together and a few games. I
remember him.
Do you remember the few games he outperformed you?
I don't remember the individual games now. I remember him.
Well, he said he outperformed you in a few games.
I'm sure people have. I mean, like, I've never been the top of the lobby of everything I've ever done.
And he says he would like to get into a game on Black Ops 3.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I might not be getting Black Ops 3, so.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Rip.
Come on, Wings.
Gotta
Gotta
give it
get Black Ops 3.
At least for a
I
month.
might not be doing YouTube when Black Ops rolls out.
It's not that far away.
It's November.
It's
August,
August
September.
almost.
Let's see,
It's not that long.
September. I don't know. 2 months is a long time to survive when you broke, dog.
We did hit 25 episodes on the show. I just want to say
Yeah.
Round of
another
applause to ourselves.
another little
clap.
milestone.
Slow clap.
That's
That-
crazy, man. How many months is that?
Well, we're already 15 ahead of how
6.
many that one hater said that we would make.
Yeah.
Good.
I would say about listening to podcasts, like it's hard to get a good podcast. Like I've been trying to get I want another one because to be honest, I kind of stopped watching PKA, and that was like I would watch it a lot. And like there's a few other ones that I kind of stopped watching, or they stopped doing it, and now I'm like Joe Rogan and Joey Diaz. Joey Diaz is another good podcast to listen to. Jive 7th Street of Redemption and Eddie, if you're interested. I really like that podcast.
Kevin Smith does a great podcast called Smodcast. That's very funny.
I like Lag Comp podcast.
Lag Comp is very good.
I might try that out because I did listen to Wings when Wings you went on some podcast with I don't know,
I go with the Crewcast.
the Crewcast. That's what it was, and I liked it because it was like these guys were talking about things that kind of mattered to me, like in the COD community or in the gaming community, and like I liked the Bad Kid Cast for a while too because that's what they would do, and they would like. Now they're gone.
They stopped. They tried to come back, and then I guess I don't know.
They think it's not as good when they do it on the on Skype, which I kind of agree. It's not as good like when it's in person. I think it's got to be better for them because they would always have like a story about Blade went drinking and Keen did this, and then their friend Josh put this up that, and it was it was always I like that about the Bad Kid Cast, but then Blade moved away. So I'm trying to find another podcast. And the KB Mod didn't do a podcast this week. They did a couch stream or something.
Oh, they were watching Evo, weren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they were doing Evo instead of the podcast. Yeah, because I watch KB Mod.
That's actually where I got the iTunes review link or idea from. So thank you.
Yeah.
KB
They
Mod.
do. They do. Their podcast is really good. If you don't watch it, KB Mod is funny. Like they're all like really hardcore gamers. I mean, KB Mod is keyboard and mouse or die. So, like if you're a console peasant or if you have an inferiority complex about people talking about how many frames they get, it might not be a great idea. But
I don't think those people are considered gamers in my eyes.
Uh-oh.
oh,
I'm dead serious. Like every person I've ever seen that obsesses about the fucking frames of a video
that's just
sucks.
I mean, I'm being hyperbolic. I was making a joke about PC gamers, but they talk for hours about what they've played each week. Like
They
their
talk
games.
about what they played or what they looked at, because I don't think they ever play these fucking games. I'd be like, well, I fired up Tomb Raider the other day and I looked at a tree for 45 minutes at 78 frames.
What was
No,
it?
that's-
1080p?
That's not what the podcast is.
Gotta
like.
be
I was
1080p.
taking the piss. I was taking.
It's
the piss.
got to be 1080p. You can't play a
Right.
game with anything less.
No, but like
I mean,
the
come
KB
on, man. There is a base level of that. Like, you shouldn't. I mean, games nowadays, in this generation, you shouldn't be playing in. I'm not saying people shouldn't if this is all they can afford. I'm saying game manufacturers and hardware manufacturers should see 1080p 60 as the base standard. Anything
that is
else
not the
other
base
than that,
standard, dude. That is not.
it is.
That is
the
what
base.
people want the base standard to be. The base standard is 720, 30 frames per second. That's the base standard.
Isn't. What was the last game that came out that was on next gen consoles and PC? What was the last game that was natively 720p 30 frames per second?
The last game I remember that came out, period, was Battlefield Bad Company 2.
That's fucking ages ago, dude.
But like the fact is, that's what people aim for. They aim for 720, 30 frames per second. If they do better, cool. But I don't want a game to like struggle. Like for example, you say Ghost. Ghost stuttered on PlayStation 4 because they wanted 1080, 60 frames. Instead of going down a couple resolutions, which would matter very little, and achieving a better performing game.
I kind of agree with you. I would prefer more frames to resolution. That is true.
I think they ain't really give a fuck about
The truth
Ghost on
of the matter
PlayStation.
is that I'm not saying how things are. I'm saying how things should be. In this generation, we should be playing at 1080p 60 frames per second standard. That should be the standard. I'm not saying it is.
But the flip side of that, though, Eddie, is like when that's standard, somebody else is going to be like, well, we should be playing at this. We should be playing at 4K standard.
No,
It's a
no one's
never-ending-
no. People don't have 4K TVs. That's
Right.
not what most people have. Most people have TVs that can play back 1080p footage at 60 frames. That is what most people have. Some people play games at 10, like I do, 1080p at 144 hertz. Now that is, I recognize that's above and beyond the standard, right? That's not what most people play with. You can't play that on consoles, right? That's a PC only thing. So I wouldn't make that the standard, but all the consoles can do that. Well, apparently.
There's a
Yeah.
guy who I watched Let's Plays of. His name is CenterStrain01, and he like records his Let's Plays in 4K. I'm like, how many fucking viewers do you have that watch the 4K resolution?
The reason why, I'll tell you the reason why they do that is because when you record and upload in 4K, the YouTube compression on your video is much better.
It is.
Much, much better.
It
Even
is.
at the lower resolutions, you get much clearer video. That's why people do it.
All right.
It honestly is.
Sorry for this boring technical shit.
I hate like uploading videos at 60 frames per second because it makes them so much bigger. They're literally twice the size.
Oh yeah. The podcast I'm recording at like 7 whatever kilobits, and usually I stream at 3. And this now I have to edit it. It's gotta be a big file. We have Jay. Oh, by the way, I don't know if my bladder is just weaker than everybody's, but I'm pretty sure I just took the piss from that water chug.
From the water.
Yeah, maybe I'm just a little bitch bladder.
It's bladder.
JMC Cormick says, I love the new intro. We didn't do it this. I think we should probably do that as like a thing every week. I like
We're
it.
still
Yeah, we
working
should.
on it.
I
Yeah.
wanted to do a different intro, but nobody had the.
Nobody.
You know,
Wait, what? What didn't we have?
I can't say it on it. We might do it next time.
Okay, tell me afterwards. He's loving every episode so far. Then Lardish, this will be the last iTunes review. When the show ends, I want more. I practically grew up watching Wings and Whiteboard. I'm glad to be introduced to Jive and Eddie. Thanks for the entertainment. Keep it up. I just want to say that it's incredible that people have been supporting me and Wings now for
7 years.
like 7 years, and
Yeah, that's cool, man.
and
Yeah,
they-
it's crazy.
and there's still got to be people. Even if I'm still doing this and Wings is still doing this in another 7 years, there's not going to be as many people, but I'm sure there'll be a few still there, and I appreciate.
I'll probably
your
still be
long-time
doing it. It probably won't be a main source of income though.
support. Wait, you said you weren't going to do it in November.
2 months. Yeah.
Yeah, but
No,
like
not
the
as a
thing
job, you're saying.
The thing I'm worried about in 2 months, I might have to actually go back and get a job, and it's like, you know, I won't be able to devote any time to it hardly then because like I'm lazy as shit.
I
But
think
they
you
all
might
know.
get the itch though. I think you might get the itch. You'll need the escape from real work, so you'll play games and then you'll want to make content about them. I think that's how it works.
All right, Cold Cat left for the first time in the show. That means the show's over. Thanks you guys for watching,
That
And-
cat has sun.
and we will see you next week.
Peace.
See you later, guys.